That's a fucking pain in the ass. Why do we have to hear that every time? Okay.
I totally forgot that was the thing, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
I know.
Is it a
And
speak
then,
and spell?
Yeah, it basically 3 weeks ago started telling us when we were recording. Like,
Well, you know, if you record it through OBS and not Zoom, it won't do that.
yeah, it's not as fun though.
You're rolling the dice with Zoom.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. 62 weeks. We haven't had a problem yet.
You better knock on some wood.
I don't need to. It's gonna be fine.
Oh, you just keep adding to the jinx.
Yeah, right?
It's gonna be great. Nobody
Zoom
worry.
gods, you didn't mean it.
Zoom gods. Do they exist?
forgive.
I don't know.
Please
All right,
forgive
let me
this
put this on the streaming thing. Paste.
outlandish statements.
Copy. It takes forever to put the stream on. It's all right. Go live. Oh, that's not right. What happened? Oh, extra space. Extra spaces. There we go. We'll be streaming in 5 seconds.
There you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 63. It's 63. I streamed earlier today, so it's all messed up and confused. 63 today. It's a Sunday as well, as usual. Just about 7:45. We're going to start a few minutes early today, just because we have people ready to go. We're just ready to go. So let me tell you who's here. We got some hosts with us. We got a tall drink of water.
Hi, everyone.
Prince Pumpkin Spice.
Hello.
We have Mego Mayego.
Hello.
And we have a brand new guest tonight. We have 2 guests coming. We got a brand new guest here already, though. Is Petey. Welcome.
Hey, glad to be
Ready.
here.
Glad to have you. We got NoWay Jose going to join us as soon as he gets home shortly. He's running a little bit later than he thought, so that's fine though. We're gonna get going. We got some questions to answer. 450 questions that we won't get to all of them tonight, as far as we know. You never know though. All right. Where am I? Lost for a second. There we go. Now I'm watching too. Okay, so because Pete, because you're a brand new first time ever guest, you get to pick the first number 1 to 450.
Okay, I'll go with 10.
10, perfect. All right, the question is, which task or chore is your favorite? Although it doesn't say task or chore where or how. What task or chore is your favorite thing to do? Let's just start with that. They're easy. This one's an easy one.
Going into host karaoke.
Hey, is that a chore though?
It is a chore.
Is it though?
Technically. It's a task.
It's a task.
Oh, it is a task. It's true. Oh, see, I didn't even think
Boy,
about it.
I picked a real shitty question.
Sorry, we'll start off slow. We're gonna start off easy.
All right.
Is it shitty because you have no favorite chore or task?
No, I just was expecting something a little more juicy, but
We'll get there.
Oh, we'll get
okay.
Don't you worry.
We go off the tracks frequently.
Okay.
So
I don't
worry about Juicy. Juicy's coming.
Hopefully.
So I don't enjoy
That's
washing laundry, but I do enjoy folding it. I like the satisfaction of getting it all nice and folded and put away. But the washing part sucks.
Yeah.
I can get on board with that. I think if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick walking the dog when I actually like long walks. It's nice, kind of, mostly. When she's not being grumpy.
She looks fine to me. She's back there, relaxed, not bothering anybody.
Yeah, I mean, that's the hope. Sometimes she decides to get angry at other dogs, which is not great. So
It's probably not good.
yeah, she has a muzzle for that reason.
There you go. There you go.
She's 15 pounds of unpredictable meanness sometimes, but she loves people. So
Did you say 15 pounds?
yeah,
Well,
But she loves people.
loves
Raging
people.
fury.
till she tries to bite them.
Yeah, she's
Wow.
definitely a people dog, not a dog dog.
What about you, Pete?
Oh, I would say my favorite task is probably dropping off my daughter at dance, because I can go to next door to Cumberland Farms and get a slushy. That's probably my that makes me happy. So
What flavor slushy? Oh, we could make this another question too. What
Well,
flavor slush is your favorite one?
I would have to go with the citrus burst or whatever it's called because it's got caffeine in it.
Oh,
So,
Fair.
well, that's
so it's
fair.
like a slushy Mountain Dew.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, so they're not like the original slush puppy with the dog on it.
Now they're more like the ices. You remember those?
Yep.
Like the ices. They came in cherry or blue.
They had
It's
a
like
polar bear on them, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
Those are like 7-Eleven style, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They had like Coca-Cola and raspberry, and I never understood that. It was like raspberry, cherry, Coca-Cola.
Yep. Those
Yeah.
Cherry cola.
Or what?
Yeah, you
Cherry
mix the
Coke.
two.
Oh, you mix them. Ugh.
I feel like pineapple would have been a better flavor.
Ooh, pineapple. Pineapple pizza flavored slushy.
Nope.
You just made that weird.
Did I?
Ew.
I think I made it delicious. Oh, well, weird. I'm gonna hashtag that too because I liked it.
Jeff,
Just because it was weird.
Gordon Ramsay said that pineapple does not belong on pizza.
What's that?
Gordon Ramsay said pineapple doesn't belong on pizza.
I don't have to listen to him though.
I mean, I would.
You don't have to, but you should.
Yeah. Pineapple pizza flavored slush. Perfect. Done. So for me, because I didn't answer the question yet, I like to organize photos. I do it a lot. And my photos are all, because I take so many, I have to. I think I just deleted all the questions. My pictures are organized pretty well, but as I'm organizing them and putting dates on them, and because I literally organize them by year, month, day, like a folder for every year, a folder inside each year for each month, and then like so on and so forth. But while I'm organizing them, I can look at them all, and I enjoy looking at. That's the only time I ever look at photos. It's not like I have a photo album where I'm like, hey, check it out, it's cool. So when I'm organizing in whatever pictures, I'm like looking at them, which makes the job or the task, I guess, take twice, 3 times, 4 times longer.
Could get on board with the looking at the pictures, but the organizing of the pictures, like I'd rather eat glass. Honestly, I that's like my purgatory, you know. It just ain't gonna happen. I'll just sit there forever and just want to die.
But how do you know if you're not organizing them ever? How do you know when you took which picture? Like I can look at one and be like, oh, I think that's from this year. Oh, I think it's from last year, or I could have them in folders broken down. Like, so how do you know?
I'll give you a trick. In your settings of your view, you could go to
Right.
date modified.
Sure.
And show date modified, and then that's when the picture was taken.
Well, that's true. You could do that. That's very true.
Jeff, do you
I-
have a spreadsheet with the pictures on them with a description of each one?
No,
Should
Do
you?
you
I'm not a serial killer.
do you use Lightroom at all?
No, I used to. So I don't even put them in Google Photos anymore because I got aggravated. I like to control how they fall. So like,
Oh, well, see, I used metadata keywords in Lightroom.
see, that's good too. But then everything doesn't
mean,
have it. Like
They're still
if
organized.
someone else
but
sends
yeah.
you a picture, right? But if someone else sends you a picture, it's not always there.
But that's when you add them.
Sure. But see, I don't have
Eddie,
that
do you
kind
know
of
what they're talking about?
I don't have that kind of patience.
Metadata keywords are these little like basically words that are associated tags with a photo. So if I took photos at a football game, I
Mm.
could tag them all with the date, the location, the football game, the teams involved, and who was there. And so anytime I search for those keywords in my library, they would just all pop up.
Right. No, I don't go that crazy. So you're way ahead of me on that one, Megan.
Well, I used to freelance, so I had to be super organized about it.
Well, that's true. You take pictures all the time. Like more professional?
Not really anymore.
No?
It's been a while, but I also use film now, so actually
Oh.
getting a hold of photos takes a lot longer.
So you would actually have to type in all the metadata of pictures you've now scanned.
Yep.
Oh,
Don't the two of you between the two of you have some 50,000 plus pictures? If you
who are
add
you
both
talking
of
about?
your,
Me and between
you, yeah,
me and who?
between you and Meg.
I mean,
you
oh
and
right,
Meg,
we
yeah.
talked about this last week.
Yeah.
No, that was someone else, but I do have something like 12,000 photos at least from college.
I have 28. I still have 28,000 on my phone.
It's so crazy. I had a discussion with somebody the other day about like the old days before the digital era and like how the new era of digital photography has cheapened photos
That's why I
because
went back to film.
like because you have like you got those shots you have like in a roll you got what 24. It's like
Yeah, and
and
rolls of
those you
film
make
are
those
really
count.
expensive now.
Yep. It's crazy.
That's true. You do have to make them count. You're right. Otherwise, you're wasting your money and your film.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I see. That's why I like digital pictures, because I'll take 17 pictures of the same thing and probably get 10 of them that look exactly the same, and then that makes it harder too, because then you're like, which one's the right one?
Can I
Yeah,
just go
but
on
you wouldn't use like film for those kinds of photos anyway.
No, of course not. You will do that for like quality photography.
if
Granted, I
may,
used to do that in like middle school and high school when film was still
Well,
the
that was
only
cheaper.
way you could take photos. Yeah.
Right. What are you gonna say, Pete?
well, I was just gonna say I'd like to go on a tangent and if any of you have done this, I apologize. But I loathe the people who film fireworks.
I've
When
done
in
that.
the fuck are you ever gonna watch those again? Like
Are you talking about
it's like,
video?
oh, I'm
Or
gonna
are you
go
talking
back
about
and I'm
film or
gonna
video?
watch fireworks from 3 years ago. It's like, no, you're not gonna do that. It just doesn't happen.
Film or video? Like pictures or videos?
Video.
Oh, video.
Pictures I
Yeah.
can understand for sure. You know, pictures I can understand because you could get some really cool like effects and everything. But yeah, the video, it's just like, man, come on, just watch it and enjoy it.
Like maybe if you're never gonna see fireworks again, I completely understand. But no, it's like something that happens all the time. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it depends on like where you are and why you're there. Like if you're at Disney World for a few nights in a row, don't take photos every night of the same fireworks show that happens every night. But
Yeah.
if
Like,
you're in Japan for New Year's and they have fireworks that one night, then yeah, totally.
yeah, I can understand special occasions. I don't understand like, hey, it's the county fair and fucking everybody's on this field over here and God, it's just it aggravates me more than it should.
We
But
can see that.
it really does.
Well, I think it's also a different mentality. Like that's part of the reason why I haven't taken as nearly as many photos as I used to. I used to be really obsessed with taking photos all the time. And it's a mentality change of like wanting to pay attention to where I'm at and mentally be in the moment versus being distracted and only looking at the situation through my camera.
Mhm.
Because like for example, I was working a friend's wedding and she was a friend of mine and all of my friends were at this wedding and I was taking videos and photos for her. But I was at the wedding, but I wasn't at the wedding, you
Right.
Right.
know,
Right.
because
People do that at concerts, though. I see it all the time. You see
Yeah.
like 50 phones
same thing.
at the band. It's like, I'm not here. I'm just looking through my phone at it. I might as well watch it on TV or watch it on a screen.
Right.
There was a
Yeah.
whole
Better.
I may take a
montage.
couple photos now, but I don't obsessively record
Right.
everything like I
A
used
couple
to.
of photos, sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a whole montage about that in Blair Witch Project. Do you remember it?
No.
Where they're talking about like living in a filtered reality.
Hmm. I don't remember that. But
I
it's
never
when-
actually watched it.
No, I actually think it's a pretty good film.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
I don't like scary movies.
like the original
Uh,
one, the
not a
original
big-
Blair Witch Project,
Yeah,
right?
no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
no.
that the other ones were trash.
No, I've seen it. I don't remember that scene though. Maybe I was too scared. But it's true. We live in a, like, if you go, like, even every time you go to a show or a concert, or it's people are watching the friggin' thing through their phone the whole
Yep.
time. Some
Well,
people the
now
whole
people
time.
are starting to have, like, if I've seen it with weddings, they probably do it with other events too, but people are having unplugged weddings, which I really appreciate because there's a whole reason why you hire a photographer.
Right.
And when you've got people with their iPads doing this number while you're walking down the aisle, you don't want photos of someone holding their iPad taking photos.
iPads, even worse. It's not
Yeah,
even a
right.
phone.
Like, just don't do it.
What were they, like 75 years old or something?
Mm,
No,
I mean,
I've seen it.
it's no,
I've
it's
seen it. They're younger.
everybody.
Yeah. People actually bring their freaking iPad. You're right. That's ridiculous. And they're like, ha ha, iPad.
Yeah, so you're like walking down the aisle and everything looks great, and then you've got like 5 iPads just hanging out above the crowd, and it's ridiculous. Ruins the
Wait,
actual
why take a
photos.
picture with your iPad when your phone can take the same level resolution
Yeah.
picture? It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We struck a nerve. This is great. We started off right.
But
See,
then
you didn't think it
also,
was- you thought it
why
was gonna
couldn't you
be-
just not just like let the actual photographer take photos and then buy them later
Right.
rather than take
Mhm.
probably not the best photos on your phone anyway because you don't have the angle for it.
Right.
I feel like when I get married, I want to give everyone a disposable camera, and then they all take
Yes.
pictures, and at the end, I get to keep all the pictures, and that way I get to see everyone's point of view.
Hmm.
Just
That's
be
what I wanna do
advised
too.
that I would go around and take these disposable cameras off tables and go in the bathroom and take pictures of my ass crack and stuff. So you might get one or two of those.
Always one. There's always one person. I
Especially if there's an open bar, there's going to be a lot of them.
was gonna say,
Right.
knowing all the people I know, it probably will happen. I'll throw away several pictures or several cameras worth of pictures.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yep.
think you're kind of expecting that, hoping you'll see a couple just because it's funny.
I mean, can you imagine all the pictures that the photo development places have seen?
Oh,
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
awful.
Like,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. Do they even look at them anymore though? I don't, they used to.
I feel like
It
now,
depends.
I feel like
Do they have to?
Well, the
Kind of.
majority-
I mean, what if it's a child?
right. Well,
Like-
that they had to monitor that for child porn.
Yeah, I guess they would. Because
Yes, they do, yeah.
it also depends on the process. Like developing black and white photos, you still have to do it by hand, but color photos have always been done by a machine. So
All right. Pete was like,
That's
this
a
is going to be
quality
a
control.
crappy question, easy question. We're going to answer it in 2 seconds. And we're all just yelling about it. Fuck these people that take pictures at events.
Videos.
Videos, and pictures. No, and pictures on your iPad, you giant fucking iPad.
The
Don't
minute-
take pictures with your iPad at someone's wedding. Goddamn.
yeah,
Public
please
service
don't.
announcement.
Please
Don't take
don't.
pictures with your iPad.
Ever.
That too. Don't do that.
We lost a viewer because of that. We just told them to go fuck
They probably took pictures with their iPad.
themselves. Of this.
Hey, this statement was prefaced with this might be one of you.
Right. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Next question. Amanda, go ahead. What's the next question?
Can I get number 310, please? I'll make you scroll.
310?
Yes.
Sure you can. 310 is you are the main character. You are now the main character in the last TV show you watched. What show are you in and how is that going?
I just started watching Orange is the New Black.
TV show or movie?
TV show.
So Eddie, you're gonna be slightly disappointed in me. I just started watching Charmed, and I'm only in the first season.
The reboot or the
Oh, so Shannon
the
Doherty's still
original.
alive.
oh, thank
Yeah.
God. Okay. Well, it's
Yeah.
fine. You know what? As long as
Yeah.
it's not the reboot.
I would be in Shadow and Bone, the Netflix series. Have you guys seen that?
I want to say
have
yes, but I don't know.
It's if you like fantasy and Magic. I would recommend it. It's like, it's cool.
Is that the one that recently came out, like probably like a month ago or so?
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
watched that then. Yep. That was the thing I did.
Yeah. Sun Summoner. Yep. That would be me.
So the second part of the question is, how is that going? So are you like, you're part of the cast, you're like part of the you're like a character, you're not just on set. You're a character in that show. So don't forget that part.
It's going fantastic. I'm a witch.
You and Shannon Doherty are hanging out having coffee.
Oh no, Shannon wasn't invited in this. I am Shannon.
You are Shannon?
Not her, but I'm Prue.
Oh, you're Prue. Oh, you
I'm
took over the,
Prue. Yeah.
well done, well done. You got rid of the one thing about Charm that Eddie
You're
doesn't
welcome,
like.
Eddie.
Pete, just so you know, Prince Pumpkin Spice here despises Shannon Doherty, the actress, for no reason
Oh.
whatsoever. For no reason.
You know, I don't blame him on that one.
My God, I have a little club now. It's
It is a club now.
Sarah.
Yeah, I've never been a fan.
It is a club now at this point.
I'm glad I'm not alone.
You're
Yeah.
not.
In my universe, my husband just found out that I was having lesbian sex with my old lover.
Oh,
And-
you're
Oh, I'm in prison.
in prison.
I just started watching Orange is the New Black.
Oh.
You're in prison.
You're,
Jose, how you doing?
Hello.
Welcome.
what I miss?
You're just the question we're on right now is you're the main character in the last TV show you watched. What show are you in and how is that going?
Yeah.
So we're just answering that so far. Go ahead, Pete.
So I would be Larry David in Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh,
And I have just found out that my girlfriend is a bisexual who is also dating what's her name? Rosie O'Donnell. And in order to this is
Your
terrible.
girlfriend Anne Heche.
In order to win the battle between Rosie and himself, his friend gives him what's that damn medicine? The
Viagra.
Viagra, thank you. Had a brain fart there for a second. Gives him Viagra, and his girlfriend just found out that he had been using Viagra. She said he was juicing. That's how she turned it. Was that he was juicing to win the girl, and he lost the girl. So not going very well for Mr. Larry David.
no, and I love that Jose came into this and he's just looking like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah.
I mean, I really shouldn't be surprised.
You shouldn't be.
I should not be.
It's true. So
I would currently be running for my life, searching for a mystical stag. That's what
Guys,
I'd be
I
doing.
die in a couple years, so
Lucky.
right.
What is a stag?
Buck
male deer.
deer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
a mystical stag. That sounds very very mystical.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go kill it.
And drink its blood.
No, I have to attach part of its body to me somehow. So I have to like graft one of its bones to my skeleton or something ridiculous.
Wow.
Wow,
And then I
didn't
become
expect
more
that.
powerful.
I didn't see that coming at all. Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Wait, has anybody started watching? What's it called? I think Sweet Tooth.
I
Where it's the
No.
hybrid kids. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh,
but
it's
I've
on my
seen-
watch list.
What's a hybrid kid?
So like the main character is a little boy that like is a deer, like has antlers and all that stuff.
I saw the trailer
It's
for
like a
it.
whole, yeah.
Sounds great. I'm
It's
glad that's not
apparently
the last
really,
show.
really good.
I'm glad that's not the last show I watched because I don't want to be in that. For me, it was it's really boring actually, but funny but boring. Is Mythic Quest on Apple Plus. I just watched like 3 hours ago. So it's a video game company. It's just funny. It's the same people that made It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So if you like that, it's I think it's funny. I don't know if anybody else has ever seen it. I don't know that I want to be any of the characters though, because they all have like serious issues. So
They always do, man. Game developers are, we're all fucked up. You know.
have you ever seen that show, Pete? Is it like because I
No, but I actually worked on a cartoon version of kind of the same thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's really fun. I think it's funny, but and they did the best Zoom episode that I've seen. Like when everything shut down, they actually finished their season with it.
Mhm.
And they had their whole cast on Zoom and they were doing like really funny stuff. And then it got really serious, like about people that were like trapped in their houses and they couldn't go anywhere, kind of quarantined. And so it went from hilarious to like, oh shit, this is real. Like, and then it ended for the season. And then like when everything opened back up again, they had an episode about everybody coming back to work. And they still have like one character still on Zoom because he can't come to work yet. And so they didn't just forget about it. They just, they actually went with like reality and it was really good though. It was funny. But there were a couple of parts in that like Zoom episode where like literally everybody was like, we are now. And they were handing stuff off to each other in the next window and they actually timed it. I mean, I'm sure they had TV broadcast to help them, but it was so cool the way they timed it perfectly. But yeah, so I would be on that show, which would be fun to sit as a bystander and watch. And if you actually lived in that situation, but maybe not as fun to be in that office. But check it out if you haven't seen it. It's funny. Anyway,
I got a bunch of stories myself. I'll share with you
Yo!
someday.
Eddie, one of them got behind the friggin' grate in the fireplace.
It's lit.
Draco.
That's Draco, yeah.
Sure you don't
Excuse
go up
me
the
for a moment.
the
is that
chimney there.
magic? Was it like a magic thing?
I don't know how she got there.
Point the camera there.
She's
Jeff, you
trying to
never-
get a mystical stag.
Jeff, you never read the third Harry Potter, so they travel by fireplace with blue powder.
Oh. Okay. So now
That
Harry
explains a
Potter's real.
lot, actually.
Does. That's great. What about you, Jose? What's the last thing you watched on TV and now you're part of the show? You're like a character in that show.
What the fuck is TV?
Okay. Next question.
I just watch streams on Twitch now. That's all I do.
Fantastic.
Just stream on Twitch, watch streams on Twitch, and speedrun Resident Evil. That's it.
The first one?
8.
Which one is that?
Resident Evil Village, the one that just came out.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah.
Is it good? Is it a good game?
It's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a knife-only speedrun time on speedrun.com
Cool.
for
That's awesome.
PS5.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Speedrunning's tough, man. That's a discipline on its own. It's like this meta version of the game. It's really strange.
Yeah, and I just do knife only, so it's a fun time.
Cool, man.
Nice.
All right, so no TV shows for you. I guess we can go to the next question. You picked the number, Jose. You
Me?
1 to 450.
369.
369. The question.
369, if you will.
Oh shit,
Damn
Eddie.
you fun.
There you go.
Let's go.
Good. We all just let that go. All right. 369. What I don't know how we're gonna answer this. What two normally, geez, I can't read. What two totally normal things become really weird back to back? There we go. We can get creative on this one. What two totally normal things become really weird back to back? Everyone looks confused.
Trying to think of
This can get really good.
Yeah, it can if we can think of stuff. This is hard. We'll take comments from the chat too if people can think of what we're, because this is a hard one. I hate to let it go.
I'm gonna go first, so I have some sort of example.
Yeah. Oh, like, like, I don't know, this is a stupid one, but like ice cream and like Tabasco sauce. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
Wait, read the question again. What
Yeah.
Yeah, I
two
thought it was
normal things?
I thought you said doing two.
Yeah,
No,
normal.
no.
doing.
What two totally normal things become really weird back to back? There's no
Right,
doing.
I'm thinking of two like things that are happening
Oh.
I'm
in succession
doing.
of each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I know,
Right.
like
sure.
playing
Yeah.
tennis and Jello wrestling.
Jello, wrestling, and tennis.
I don't know if I'd call Jello wrestling normal, but
It is in some places.
I get where you're coming from. You got the spirit.
Paris, hey,
All right, so do it. We're talking about doing. Okay, fine.
my God, not you too.
That's
Oh,
hard. That's a difficult one.
Captain Cruzito says beers, then cake.
what are you
It's a scary
doing?
combo as you age.
I mean, beer and ice cream is the scariest combo.
I like beer and chocolate though, so I don't know if it's weird.
Yeah, but beer and chocolate is like completely different because there's like chocolate stouts. If you have a chocolate stout,
True.
with, like something chocolate, it's even better. Same thing with like wine with chocolate notes.
I mean, there are chocolates that are made for wine pairings, so
True. So maybe, but cake
pretty
doesn't
normal.
sound terrible either.
What about
Right.
like doing things, like the doing part? There's like the like
See, it didn't say doing. It said normal things really weird back to back.
okay,
we
so
can-
taking a dump and manscaping at the same time.
Didn't Derek say that's what he does?
No, he watches porn and does it.
Oh,
The recipe for disaster.
Feel
Alright.
like hot dog eating contest and then an Olympic swimming competition.
like eating hot dogs in the pool.
Oh gosh, that just makes me envision a lot of vomit in the pool. Oh,
Oh, like eating a lot of Taco Bell and then getting your ass ate.
Not to mention you'd probably choke. Yeah,
Ah!
eating.
Oh shit.
That's
Oh,
like
two
the human
things-
centipede thing
Those
going
two
on.
things aren't
Strapped.
like those kind of go together though. If you're
oh, they do not.
you're disgusting, I said. Wow, that's yeah.
But both totally normal things.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. They're normal things. Back to back, they're just disgusting.
yeah.
Or brushing your teeth and then drinking orange juice.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
That's the worst. That's
Mhm.
pretty. It's not as bad as the other thing you said.
Oh my god, taking a shower and then taking a shit.
Oh,
In the shower?
I feel so uncomfortable.
No,
You
like
don't leave-
after.
In the
Oh,
shower,
after.
Jesus, Jeff.
After. Sorry,
What's wrong with you?
I. I had to ask. That's what we're here for.
No, we're
How
not
about-
waffle stomping our shit into the drain.
We looked
That's
that
the
up, but
second episode in a row that's come up.
Was that last week?
I was gonna say,
Yes. No, I
Last
mean
week.
it was 2 weeks ago.
last episode, yeah.
Yeah, it was the last episode.
Right. Yeah.
Paper
Banana
cuts and
looking
salt and
it up.
vinegar chips.
What's that? Paper cuts and salt and vinegar chips. Ooh. Ouch. Yeah.
Biting your cheek in salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah. Oh, that's rough.
Normal things. Normal things.
Getting a hole in your cheek from the salt and vinegar chips.
Is that so? These things aren't really weird. They just suck. This is like the song "Ironic," right? It's not
Yeah, I'm
really
having
ironic.
a hard
It-
time finding something that's actually weird.
Like weird back to back, not disgusting, not ironic. Don't you think? Not anything like that. Something that's just weird.
Alanis Morissette and Jazzy Jeff.
I mean, all I can think about right now is the guy that tried to rob a convenience store and then got locked in.
oh,
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all right. Are you looking that up, or did you just remember that?
No, I remembered it. He got through the ceiling and he like tried to rob the convenience store and then he realized he couldn't actually get out because his way out he couldn't get back and he was
It's
locked
locked.
in. Yeah.
What a dumbass.
So he just had to wait for the police to arrive the next morning.
All kinds of snacks though.
right?
Yeah, he's not gonna starve, that's for sure.
I was thinking, just popped into my head, ice skating and car racing, but like, you put your car on like.
You mean
skates.
Zamboni racing? Because that's what that
Sure.
sounds like.
That's the same
Oh,
thing,
that would
right?
be so
That'd
fun.
be cool though. Wow. Do you
Oh
clean
my
the ice
God.
while you do that, or do you just drive around and like? And is it
No,
really
there's some
slow?
cleaning involved. I don't see why not. It keeps
really
the track
slow,
nice
though?
and smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say biting a popsicle with your front teeth.
Oh gosh, no.
Ooh. Wow.
That just sounds painful all on its own.
That just sounds correct.
Yeah,
Yeah. Has anybody done that? Wait, I want to know. Has anybody done it?
by accident. I don't know how it was by accident, but maybe I was just devouring it. I don't know.
I know someone who does it on purpose because their front teeth are not sensitive.
Oh,
Is it you?
No, it's not me. It's a
I'm
family
not-
member though.
I'm not convinced.
Do you like that family member or should we talk about them?
No, I don't like that family member.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't either if they bit their popsicle with their front teeth. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Sus.
Peanut butter and Pop Rocks.
Peanut butter and Pop Rocks.
Peanut butter and orange juice also.
I can't get past Pop Rocks. Hold on. Wow.
Pop Rocks and Coke.
Someone needs to try
yeah.
that. Pop Rocks and Coke will not.
That was
kill-
supposed to be Mikey. Yeah, Mikey
Uh,
from the Chex commercials. Yeah.
That's how Mikey died.
I tried to think of it after I saw
Coke
what
and Midol.
we did last summer or whatever the fuck it was. Street. I don't know. It was one of those horror movies. I tried that right away. Nothing happened. I was disappointed.
Life is often disappointing.
Wait, when you say Coke and Midol, do you mean cocaine or Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola, but you know, I mean, what if you just crushed up Midol and just did it in one big rail with cocaine? Like, that shit will fuck you up.
what if? What if?
What if?
I
And
don't
I
know if
guess
that
you
would
won't
be
have
weird.
cramps, so
Viewers, don't do that.
Right.
don't
Please
do that.
don't
We are
do that.
not advocating for that right now.
Not advocating.
Not
Karaoke host
right
Q&A does not advocate
Ever.
that you try that ever. Yes. If you do, you're a dumbass. Let's just finish that. Oh, look at all the pictures in the chats and the fingers pointing at each other. We have
PT.
faces. We have faces, familiar faces. I'm gonna put. Okay, I see. I could put stuff in the chat too. I have a picture of a dog.
Is it your dog?
Like no, it's Loki.
Thought you were gonna say something
Oh.
else, man.
I don't know how to put Loki's picture in here. Damn it. All right. Well, oh, there it is. I got it. I got this. Hold on. There we go. Hey, look at that. There. I could put stuff in there too. All right. So weird things. These aren't necessarily weird things. There are some disgusting things, some deadly things, some just funny things. So there you go. Next question. Who asked that one? Whose question was that?
Jose's.
Jose, that was yours, right? Okay. Megan, go ahead. Next question.
232.
232. 232. All right. When you're getting dressed, ooh, this is gonna be a fight, I can tell. When you're getting dressed, do you put socks? Do you put on socks before pants or pants before socks?
Depends on
And
the
then-
pants.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
facts. Depends on the pants.
Let's start with that. Socks before pants or pants before socks?
Depends on the
Whatever's
pants.
closest.
Really? I always put pants on before socks,
Pants
no matter what.
Yeah, but
Yep.
you don't wear leggings.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
True.
Jeff, your
that
pants
you
aren't
were aware.
normally super tight. That we've seen.
Not that you're aware of. Yeah.
Yeah, I wear slim fit jeans, so socks first.
Does everyone else put socks on first? Wait a minute. Am I the only one?
Well, I tend to, unless my back is hurting that day because I'm old. So then I'll put them on afterwards. But at most part, I try to put them on first.
Huh.
I usually put them on after unless I need my socks to go under my pants.
All right. Eddie, what about you?
Oh no, I put my pants on first and then my socks.
Pants on first. Yeah, okay.
I'm surprised you wear pants.
Sometimes he doesn't. Not now he's not, but
That's why I love that.
oh, I forgot to give everybody that rule. You're not allowed to wear pants when we're on this call.
I'm
Okay.
actually not wearing pants right now. I'm wearing a jumpsuit.
I've got shorts.
See? Okay, so then the second half of this is sock, sock, shoe, shoe, or sock, shoe, sock, shoe.
Sock, shoe. Who does the
What
other?
kind of
Yeah.
animal does sock,
Who
shoe,
does
sock,
the-
shoe?
That's weird.
Sock, shoe, sock, shoe. There's no such thing as shoe sock, then shoe sock, because that's weird. But
Socks first.
sock, shoe, or sock, shoe, shoe. Yeah.
Socks off shoes.
Yeah, sock, shoe, every time.
Really?
Want to know if there's anyone in the
Yeah.
chat.
Make a song out of that.
I want to know if there's anyone in the chat that does sock, sandal, because I will not be.
Ooh, are we talking about that? See, he was looking for controversy. Socks and sandals.
Socks, sandals.
I just want to go back before we start that fight because I have many times, usually I think, without even thinking about it, do sock, shoe. I don't know why.
Why?
Because
are
I'm in the
heathen.
room, like my shoe is like right there next to my sock drawer. So I'm like, sock, put it on, shoe.
No, because it's a pair. You do one set and then the other set.
I only do
But I'm
like,
not like, I don't like take my socks and go in another room and sit down and put them on. And like, everything's right there. So I put pants on first and then put a sock on, throw that foot in the shoe, put a sock on, throw that foot in the shoe and walk out.
Walk out the back door to go to the front of the house, right? That's how you
Exactly.
roll. That's what it seems like.
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
Out the back door to the front of the house. That's right.
Heathen strike number 2.
That's not a heathen strike. I
Oh,
don't
that's
Great.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't
Is
you
it
say
though?
you're not a serial killer because you don't make a list? However,
what?
on a
that's some
spreadsheet.
serial killer
I
shit.
can't be the only one.
The only time I do sock shoe is when I've like woken up like balls deep in a depressive episode and I just don't really care about anything. That's it. I've already given up on life.
So you've done it. So you've
So-
done it.
Sock shoe.
It's
I've
not
given up.
conscious. It's not. I don't like bring everything up to like the living room and sit down and like do that. It's like they're there and I don't have a seat. So it's like put a sock on, throw a shoe. Put a sock on, throw a shoe, go.
So you're also one of the heathens that wear shoes inside.
I was
No.
gonna say, we don't normally wear like really shoes and
Yeah.
watch
Well,
the room or something.
My shoes are
but-
like either next to the door or they're in my closet and I don't put them on until I'm about to walk out the
walk out
door.
the door.
I actually do wear shoes inside, but I have a pair of shoes for inside instead of like slippers because I don't like slippers. So I have shoes that I don't wear outside. They're like my house.
Yeah, house shoes.
Just like
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers had like the inside sweater.
Yeah, it's not
And
different.
puts the outside sweater on.
Exactly. It's the same fucking thing, but they're shoes.
And speaking of Mr. Rogers, when I hear this about you putting your pants on first and then the sock shoe, I see you like flipping a shoe over to the other side and singing and like doing this shit on a Mr. Rogers bench. Is that? Do you have a Mr. Rogers bench in your house?
There's no bench. That's the whole reason I'm putting a shoe on right after a sock because there's not in the room that I'm putting them on. There's no seat.
All
Where
right, be
you
real
put-
with us.
Where are you putting them on?
It's just a room in my house down by my
You
bathroom.
have a separate dressing room for your socks and
It's not a
shoes?
dressing room, but it's just
Like,
it is like my clothes are in another closet because there's more room in the other room. So I just have everything in that room.
So I'm guessing you do pant leg, sock shoe, pant leg,
Shut
sock
up.
shoe.
Fuck off. Jose. You go fuck yourself now. No, no, pants first. I guess sometimes I put both socks on first before shoe. I don't know. It depends. Like I'm standing next to my shoe when I put a sock on. I don't want to talk to you guys about this anymore.
You brought it up.
I feel like I feel weird and like misleveled if I did like
Yeah.
sock and shoe first and then the other one. And
Off kilter.
especially if there's no place to like lean or sit, like I feel like you topple over. That's just my opinion. I don't know.
Hold on. This says, hey, listen, there's a thing as the shirt before the shirt. Jersey knows about that.
Look,
Oh, the what? The what?
t-shirt
What's the-
time is different, okay? That's a whole
What's
different
t-shirt
thing.
time? What's that?
You've never seen Jersey Shore, Jeff?
You know, they
No, I
hang
guess
out. They hang out in like the wife beaters, tank tops, or whatever, until it's time to go out. Then they put on their t-shirts. It's t-shirt
Okay.
time.
It's a shirt before shirt.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yeah, but I
I say I've
think
never watched
almost
that show.
everybody will have their during the day clothes, and if they're going out, they're going to change.
Do they change though, or do they just put a t-shirt over the tank top?
They put a T-shirt on it, like over it.
I have
It's
a
not
whole,
really a change. What's that, Eddie?
I start the day over. I'm gonna get in the shower again. I'm gonna get my going out clothes, and I'm gonna put those on, and I'm gonna go.
Going out. So
Starts the day over again.
Yep.
It says lies. Some actually change shirts. Oh, they could change. They
Just because
can.
lies.
Lies. Liars. You're a liar. Good. All right. Okay. Well, I don't want to talk about this anymore, so I'm going to change the number.
That's exactly what a serial killer would say.
This is why I'm in charge of the list. No. Okay. Eddie, go ahead.
174.
174. Jeff doesn't like t-shirt time. Yeah, that's it sounds like I don't. It's true. It wasn't the t-shirt time I had a problem with. It was the sock shoe thing that everybody clearly disagrees with. All right. Name a product or service you love so much that you'd be happy to be that company's spokesperson. Name a product or service you love so much you'd happily be that company's spokesperson. So you didn't mind the shoe sock. Yeah, no, I did mind. I whatever makes you happy. If you want to put your shoes, socks, and then your shoes and socks, that's fine. Socks would get really dirty really fast though that way.
The only thing that I can think of right now is Dunkin' Donuts coffee, because I usually start my day with that.
So you just
Slim
be
Jim.
running out like America runs on Dunkin' like that.
Slim Jim or
Oh,
Vienna
you.
sausage?
Eddie runs
Who's
on
Slim Jim? Slim Jim, Vienna sausage. Huh.
I know.
I would have to say, I listen to music literally when I get up in the morning till I go to bed. So it'd be the music service that I use, Amazon. I hate Amazon, but I love the fact that, and I have tried Spotify. I do like Amazon better, but say again.
I say, have you tried iHeartRadio?
No, the thing is, there's so many of them now
No.
that I just don't know which one to
iHeart's
go.
not bad. Like they've got like the podcasts and stuff too, and music.
So you use it.
I listen to a podcast on that. I switch between that and Spotify.
What do you guys
one.
use?
I like Sirius XM.
I use Apple Music.
I'm on Spotify.
It's like everybody's everywhere. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, if I'm at home, like if I'm in the car, I have Sirius XM, but if I'm at home, I actually I listen to Amazon Music because I have it on all my Echoes in the house, so I can listen to it in any room. It's part of my subscription. So
they can listen to you in every room.
whatever. I mean, I don't care about that.
Alexa has known for years that you do sock shoe.
Yeah, I'm sure. At some point, like your phone listens to everything you say too. So I mean, you can't worry about that if you have a phone that listens to you. I don't have anything to hide anyway, so who cares?
I missed the question. What was the question?
Oh, the question is, name a product or service you love so much that you'd happily be that company's spokesperson. I've been drinking a lot of the Screwball peanut butter whiskey, so I guess I could be a spokesperson for them unless I've had too many, and then I can't remember what I'm saying. So maybe that for now until I can think of something else.
That works.
And while everybody else answers, I'm going to get another drink.
Another one of them.
Segway.
Megan, is that a giant Pokemon card?
It is. It is. It's a real one too. Oh geez.
I was like, there's no way it's that big, and I was like, maybe it is.
Yeah, it's a real one.
Oh my god, that's awesome!
Yeah, it
What the
came in a.
fuck?
Yeah, so I decided to sell my collection. Takes a lot of organizing to get it ready, because Yeah,
Wait, do you have a spreadsheet?
I do actually. I made a
Is that like
spreadsheet
me organizing my photos, Megan?
a
Wait a
long
minute.
time ago.
That's next level shit.
My trading card obsession has switched to Magic the Gathering since then, when I have accumulated many times over MTG cards over Pokemon cards. So I'd rather have more MTG cards than Pokemon cards at this point, which is what made me realize I'd rather sell it. But
You can make
I-
some money off that too.
yes, if I didn't have things like food and bite marks stuck to all of them.
Aw.
Because I started collecting these when I was like 7. So they're like old first generation. I have some of the super first generation cards. But because I was a young kid and I was collecting these, they're not all in mint condition. I did find one card with some bite marks on it. Not sure how that got there, but a lot of cards had like something stuck to them, which I imagine came from my grody kid hands at some point.
So how do Pokemon cards taste?
Probably like cardboard, if I had to guess. I do have some like I have a pretty mint Venusaur card, which I'm pretty proud of. I did have a Charizard at one point, and I stupidly traded it away for something when I was a kid, but it is
So
what
the
it is.
individual the cards don't taste like the Pokemon individual characters.
I don't think they do, unfortunately.
So what card did you try to eat?
It was not an expensive one, thank goodness. It was like a Weedle or something. So it was
I have a question about the cards in general. Like a couple weeks ago, I was in a Target, and on the front of the glass, there was like someone printed something out saying like, "We no longer sell Pokemon cards for your safety."
Yep.
What the
So
hell does that mean?
I saw there's some news articles about it where basically because of the pandemic, the surge in interest in Pokemon and sports trading cards had gotten to a point that fights had broken out in Target. And so Target decided to stop selling them for a period of time because people were fighting over them. So they wanted to prevent fistfights in their stores.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Who knew?
That's
Yeah.
great. That's ridiculous. Because of also apparently because of limited release packs. Because McDonald's,
Oh,
like
yeah.
McDonald's actually had Pokemon cards, like real ones.
They did, yeah. They had I actually have all of them somewhere. They had it was when I was a kid, they had gold, like actual gold Pokemon cards that you could get at McDonald's. And they came in Pokeballs. They were about this big.
No, that was Burger King.
Oh, it was. Yeah, you're right.
Burger King.
Burger King.
Oh,
That was Burger
Yeah.
King. That was definitely Burger King.
God damn
Yeah.
it, Captain Crizito.
Hey,
you
Megan,
look
you're the fact
stupid.
checker.
Yeah.
Made
I
me look
mean, this
stupid.
all
Oh, it's
happened when I
Burger
was like
King.
7, 8. So yeah.
Oh wait,
Oh,
and he's still
interesting.
in our chat here. We're still saying that they did a promo with a Happy Meal. So
I mean, I wouldn't be
they-
surprised, yeah.
That
They
did
did.
happen recently. And
was it Burger King or McDonald's though?
McDonald's recently did it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was like
Burger King was
actual
like when I
cards.
was a little kid.
When
kinda thing.
Pokemon 2000 came out, that was like the first Pokemon movie in theaters. Yeah,
Yeah.
Burger King had like Pokeballs and it was like a 0.25 carat some shit gold like Pokemon card.
Yeah, I had like 5 or 6 of them
I-
somewhere
I was
in a box.
24 at the time. I had none.
I also have like promo cards from when the movies were released. I have multiple promo cards, and I have like pre-release cards, some of them in there. So it's got some nice cards. Also got some really crappy cards.
So how are you gonna go about selling them? Are you gonna do it online, or are you gonna do it like
Yeah, there's
in
not a lot of
person,
places
or-
locally that buy them, so I have to sort them by like mint condition versus non-mint condition. All the mint conditions will probably get sold to one site, so they can just cut me a check for something, and then I have to list all the other ones individually probably because their condition is so crappy. But maybe someone will want to buy them. for 5 cents.
Megan, you
knows?
have a question about the hieroglyphic Mew. Can you see that in the chat?
I had one at one point, and I think I either lost it or traded it away stupidly.
Wasn't that the
Trade it or
one that they
trade
were
it.
giving out at the movie when you bought the ticket for the movie? That was the one.
They
Thing.
weren't all the same. So like I have promo Meowths, a promo Mewtwo, a couple promo Mews, and then I have like a pre-release Dark Gyarados. I have 2 of those, I think. And then a pre-release something else. Oh, Aerodactyl, but that card is in terrible condition. So
Just to dip that in milk. And just eat it.
yeah.
Like an
Yeah.
Oreo.
Never gonna
hot
live that
sauce
down,
on it.
am I?
I had a
I-
promo dragon.
Actually, there's no guarantee that it was my bite mark. Could have been some kid that I traded the card for.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Whatever you
We
say.
were all,
Sure, Megan. Yep.
yeah.
We believe you.
Megan, do you have any that are in not mint condition that have food or teeth marks
Yeah.
that are
I'll show
worth
you.
getting restored,
We want to see it.
Can you
that have a
get-
high enough value in better condition to get it restored? Are they restorable?
No, I
Listeners,
don't
you
think
can answer
they
this question too.
are. Yeah, this is my box of really bad condition ones.
If we're going to be able to see it.
Oh yeah, you'll be able to see this one.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
That's the one
Like-
she put down. She was painting that day and like had a piece of the paint project.
I think I actually traded someone for it at some point. For that one, like in that actual condition.
Fantastic.
But like some of these aren't mint condition because they have like smudged edges or something like that.
That's it.
Yeah, or like I don't know if you can see on this one, but it's got like a bend in it. Yeah, you can't really see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another one. This is my very cool first edition pre-release Aerodactyl. It is
Oh.
rough. Worth 0
shape.
money.
Those are in bad shape.
Yeah, so some of them are. Yeah, this one has like stuff on the top. Yeah, you can't see it because of the camera, but yeah, it's got like grody stuff on it. Oh, this is the one with the bite mark. It's that one. I don't know. Let's see. I want to see if I can get the reflection to show
It's
it.
a-
It's
You tried to eat Kabuto?
there. It is.
The bite mark. Oh, there it is.
I see
Yeah,
it.
That's the one.
Wow.
Yep.
How did it taste though?
I probably tastes like cardboard. I can't believe I pulled the one with the bite mark on it.
That's great. Were you
It's like
talking
you
when you
summoned
showed us
me.
that? Hold on. Did the camera see that? Because
Wait. Hello. Talk. Let's see if I can do this again.
It definitely showed it when you were talking before.
Oh, there it is.
There it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, the bite mark.
Cool.
put in some milk, take a bite.
Yeah, it's also
so
got
what
some
you're trying-
grody stuff on it. So yeah.
So basically, Megan is going to be the spokesperson for Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah, some of
Um,
these are,
Um,
yeah, they've just got bends and stuff on them or scratches or whatever. Cool.
Maggie
Glad the
Mann,
bite was visible.
Bite was visible. Perfect.
Megan, the next time there's an Antiques Roadshow in the area, you should take it.
Home with the bite.
Any,
This is bitten by my famous friend here. I'm gonna have to get dental records to prove it.
I'm like, does something H7 dental records match a grown adult dental records?
The bite might make it worth more.
I know, right?
Evidence
Depends
of a
on who
kid
it is.
enjoying themselves with this card, you know,
Yes.
proved that it was fun.
That's right. Exactly. People actually using things that are fun instead of just
Yeah.
keeping everything in boxes like toys and cards and trying to keep everything in mint condition. We wouldn't want to open that Lego box because woo, could be worth money later.
Yeah.
Put the fucking thing together and play with it. I don't have strong
Yeah.
feelings about that at all.
I mean, some of these cards are what 25 years old at this point. So the fact that some of them even survived at all is probably a miracle.
All right, that's true. All right, anybody who else? Name a product. We gotta go back to this. Name a product or service you love so much that you'd happily be that company's spokesperson. Did everyone answer that before we move on?
No. But I don't
The Pokemon
know.
wasn't your answer?
No, it is not. It just so happened that it was sitting there. Um,
I like how you're looking around for something. You're like,
I'm trying to look around to see if
Yes,
there's anything that I'm like
soda is what I
really
was-
intensely enjoying, but oh, IKEA.
Ooh.
oh yeah.
IKEA. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Hmm.
Is Amanda
Nope.
beating the shit out of the cat? Like, what's happening?
That's what it sounds like.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
I mean, no animals were harmed in the making of this video. That's what I
Sounds
meant
like
to
the
say.
fireplace is having a battle right now.
Cats are trying to get in the freaking fireplace.
Quick, she's trying
Have
to
you
shove
tried
Amanda
turning the
into
fireplace on?
This is fun.
So, I mean,
would
doesn't
do the
that prove
trick.
that your cats are actually Santa in disguise, right?
What are you guys doing?
Listen, so they fucking, this one.
I know, right? Those cards are
Kurt
old.
was just up here, like hanging and looking over, Draco jumped up. And was
Eddie, how did you get from one box to the other one? Wait a minute.
Guys, it's really hard to scruff a 12-pound cat.
Sorry.
Is it?
Thank God Eddie can walk between Zoom windows.
Yeah,
Can you move the camera so we can see how hard it is?
I know, we want to see this. This is like part of the
I'm
entertainment.
not gonna scruff a 12-pound cat for no reason.
Oh, this one. I mean, this one.
That's the little one. But
Oh, did you get squirted because you're wet?
yes, I squirted her.
Ooh,
Exactly.
But
Content. Agree.
I didn't notice this was that kind of stream.
It is now. Let's
This
watch
is-
Amanda get beat up by
this
a
is
cat.
what they're jumping up and climbed. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yep.
Looking
Yeah.
at something. Yep.
That's the fireplace and the grate, and there's a 4-inch opening at the top.
All they need.
If it fits, it sits, you know?
Eddie's going to put a pillow in there. We'll be right there. Eddie, walk between Zoom windows again.
I mean, honestly, this is probably the most tame episode we've had in a really long time.
Sort
It's
of, yeah.
early.
So far.
It's
So
not-
far.
it's just we just started.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but Eddie, they're
okay.
gonna jump up and it will fall over.
We should just go to the next question then, because that sounds like we've. Did everyone, anyone that wants to answer this, answer it? Okay,
Mm,
Yeah.
fantastic. Whose question is it? Did everybody ask, pick a number yet? Everyone
Did Eddie? Yeah, he
selected
did.
a number. What, Pete?
Eddie did. Yeah, I thought he didn't, but
Eddie did. Okay, so I guess that's me. 342. I don't know.
That's an interesting number.
I just picked it. Just made it up. Oh my God. Amanda, are you okay?
Wow.
It's blocked.
Modern
What the
problems
hell is it
require
blocked with?
modern solutions.
So
You've
there's
won the battle. You've
There's,
won the battle.
there's pillows over the
For
top.
now.
I'm like, well, shit, if they jump on it, it's gonna make it fall over. So I put the plant pot, and now they're like, oh, this is new.
Now they're gonna eat the plant.
Because they're assholes. No, the plant's been here and they've been able to get to it. So they don't eat the plant.
All right. What number did I
Sorry,
say?
guys.
That's all right. I just picked the number. and I don't-
342.
Thank you.
Like I heard it too, and that's it.
342. Name something that what? Oh, name something that might make you suspect your new house is haunted. That sounds like a Family Feud question. I know I just pulled some new questions from a Family Feud site.
When I hear a full dinner and family talking in the dining room, even though I'm the only one home.
That's creepy.
that sounds like you've had that happen before. 'Cause you came up
Someone
with
has
that like
told me
this.
that this happened to them before.
That's great.
Fuck that.
Like glasses clinking and everything.
that is bad. That would scare the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
When the light you definitely turned off before you went to bed turns on by itself.
Guys, our place is haunted. I've never really seen or whatever.
Is that from the
but-
prison? The one from the prison?
Uh, no, Jamie wasn't living here when that happened. But my old roommate, Christine, she's lives down in Florida now, but she heard footsteps in the hallway and thought it was like either me or Jamie. And Jamie heard footsteps in the hallway and thought it was either me or Christine, and I was asleep. And it wasn't either of them.
I see things like out of the corner of my eye every now and again. I just kind of ignore it. I'm like,
We're
okay.
definitely haunted.
I used to
But-
see stuff when I was a kid.
And they say that ghosts interact with children, and then the humans perceive ghosts as babies, and then as you get older, that perception goes away. So
Yeah, apparently I used to tell my mom that like all the people would go away when she came into the room, or I'd tell her that I'd saw someone walk into the floor. Like,
oh, jeez.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if your mom is religious or not, but
Ghosts can't move from Zoom window to Zoom window, can they? Because I'm a little scared right now.
Well, it's been lit.
I saw two. I've had two things that were weird. And we're not talking about what we've seen, but like they qualify. I had a little a Furby, one of those little Furbies.
Oh god.
That somebody
Those
gave
things
me,
are
and
cursed.
right, I know, and somebody gave me one, and I got it through the back of my car, and it was like I don't remember exactly what it said anymore, but it was something creepy about like I don't want to be here. I want to go home again. And I had it in the back of my car. It didn't say it didn't say those words, but it was like I
Stop
don't
paraphrasing the Furby.
I can't remember exactly the words it was, and I'm sure they were words programmed in the Furby, but it was like something like I'm lonely, I want to go home or something. And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? And I threw that fucking thing out of the car so fast into the street and fucking drove off. It was something like that. It was like, I'm lonely, I want to go home. And I was like, fuck you. I fucking stopped the car, pulled it out, and threw it in the street. I was like, fuck this shit.
Should have
Those
backed
things
over
were
that.
crazy. My cousin had to stuff hers in a closet because it wouldn't stop talking.
It
They don't
literally
shut the fuck up.
randomly in the middle of the night and we'll just start.
Yep.
Yeah.
guys,
They
that
don't
was the
stop talking.
battery.
I'm sure it was, but it didn't feel like the battery. And so I have like, and the other thing is like kids' toys. Like my kids have toys that they like they're in the downstairs playroom, and I'll like walk down there to use the bathroom, and those fucking things just start playing sound, whether it's a voice that it makes. It's its regular sound. It's not like you're gonna die or anything crazy, but but it like literally will start playing music, or like if it has like phrases that it says, it'll like start just, I don't know, because it obviously either detects like movement or it's just fucking creepy and it's haunted. Like who knows? But I think that to me that's what would make me suspect that my house was haunted.
I remember, I think it was my aunt telling me a story one time that whenever she was having like people over her house, like she had like a party or something, and she'd hear people walking upstairs, she'd go up there, nobody was up there. And it happened all the time. It ended up happening like all the time where they'd hear people up in the second floor. Come to find out, there was renovations being done on the second floor one day or one time. And they found a room. In that room was a single chair in the middle of the room. And once they opened that room up, they never heard it again.
They learn all
Some creepy ass
Wow.
shit.
That's fucked up. Yeah. How do people, so I always wonder, like in a place like that, or you like, and like this is, I won't detail it, but like right in my town, like someone was killed in their house and like a few months ago. And it's like, how do people in a house like you just said, Pete, like if people find out about that, who's ever going to buy that house?
Well, they
Yeah.
are legally required to.
They are.
Not in every state. I
Oh.
actually listened to a podcast about this.
Really?
Yes, I did.
What was the podcast, first of all?
It's called Stuff You Should Know, and it was one of the random topics that they did, and it was about whether or not you actually have to list, or like how like haunted houses getting sold, and
Does it?
whether or not you have to disclose whether or not the house is haunted, because it's debatable what qualifies as a haunting and whether or not hauntings are real for some people and stuff like that. And like there's a question of, if you don't disclose whether or not a house is haunted, can you, and then you find out later after you bought it, can you sue the previous owners for not disclosing it? And it is not required in every state to disclose whether or not a house is haunted. But there have been court cases about it, about people suing other people because they didn't realize the house that they bought was haunted.
Imagine being that lawyer though in that case, like trying to find evidence.
Well, I mean, one of them was really funny because it was in New York. No, maybe in New York State. Anyway, it was this well-known house that was old and actually had ghost tours in it. Or
Amityville?
it was part of the local ghost tour, so it was widely known that this house was haunted, and or at least it was being built that way. And this guy bought it, had no idea, and because it was common knowledge, and he was like, "Wait a minute, I didn't know this was a thing," and he tried to sue the previous owner because it wasn't technically disclosed when he bought it.
Did he win?
I don't remember. I don't think he did because it was public knowledge.
Yeah.
Do your research about neighborhoods, I guess, right?
Right. Guys, when you're looking for your
Yeah.
next house, just check that the address is up and on the
Oh
Yeah.
shit, right?
local ghost
d-
tour.
Well, I think
Gotta wonder though, like people.
if you ask, they can't lie.
right, but they don't
just
have,
have to know to
tell
ask.
you up front because you didn't ask.
Right. Or same
like-
thing with murders in a house or
Right.
deaths in a house.
Yeah, because who's gonna buy that fucking house? No one.
I mean, there's
Good thing.
there. Sure, someone be into that.
Especially if it's a house someone was killed in next to a cemetery. That's another good question. Like, who would live? Would you intentionally buy a house next to a cemetery?
I grew up across the street from a small cemetery in a 200-person town in Maine.
Was it a pet?
I have a friend who grew up right next to
Yeah.
one. And he grew up with one in his backyard, and he said it was awesome because it was a great place to go play.
To play?
Yeah.
Great place to smoke too.
The only thing I've ever played in the backyard was with a Ouija board, and that was not a great time.
They're good places to relax, especially in a city, because they're one of the few quiet places you can find instead of like a
Or-
coffee shop or something.
Really?
Or you could go to the library.
People just
That too.
drinking coffee, hanging out in the cemetery? Really?
But you
I
always
mean,
go for it, Megan.
they're nice, calm, pretty places usually. So
Sure, that's true.
why not?
You just have to.
I learned how to drive stick in a cemetery.
You don't fuck that up. You crash into something.
You just have to make sure you're respectful of their space because that's how you get ghosts.
Right. And then your fucking house is haunted and you hear creepy shit on the dinner table and you hear things in a hidden sealed off room. Furbies come to life, like all kinds of weird shit.
When I
happens.
lived in West Virginia, there was we had a house, and then there was a garage next to it with an apartment above it. And apparently someone had died in the apartment, and whenever you walked in, you could smell sulfur.
Mm,
See, that's
Oh no.
it's a wonderful smell.
I just finished watching Supernatural, and I know that means demons are about.
Yeah, it's an associated smell.
yeah. Especially at 3 a.m. when you wake up. Demons.
Or the neighbor boiled eggs.
Or the neighbors. Yes, sure.
3
I
a.m.
think we're creeping out Jose here. His eyes getting wide. He's like, oh my God, what the fuck? Amanda just turned blue. All right. Anybody else want to talk about what things might make you suspect you have a haunted house? Besides the
Ooh.
obvious voice telling you to get the fuck out.
I mean, if I saw the crucifix on the wall like upside down, mostly because I don't have one.
would be a good indicator, right?
indication.
Holy crap! Look at the comment.
Yep.
Wait, what comment? I can't see it.
Wife
can't
and
see
I
it.
saw a house and found out the husband beat his wife with a rolling pin and shot his 2 daughters before killing himself. Stopped using the realtor after that. I don't blame you.
Wow.
That's my buddy Jeff. I didn't know that, Jeff. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Wow. Holy shit.
That's nuts.
Did the realtor reveal that though? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, was it disclosed on the house?
Was that a disclosure or was that a
And were they throwing the rolling pin in with the house? That's the real
I
question.
doubt it. Probably was gone.
Stop it.
Let's see if we can find out, but we'll move forward.
We
But
need more
I want to know
info.
I want to know if that was revealed or not. That's interesting. Oh, I missed that. I've been watching too.
And what state was it?
Oh, here it is. Oh, whoops, no. So much you aren't really told about when buying a home. Yeah,
That's also true.
probably
Yeah.
true.
You
That's
gotta ask
very-
the right questions.
It's a good thing I'll
Right.
never be able to afford one.
You have to do that. You have to be like, was someone killed? She said the husband killed himself. We looked up the rest. Oh,
Mm,
yeah. So they wasn't even really the whole story wasn't even delivered. Hey, we have another
Yeah.
guest.
Oh shit.
Where is she? Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
Welcome. We're talking about horrible things here.
Ah,
Jersey
Oh.
in the house.
What up? Dirty Jers.
You're
So the question we're currently on, in case you have something to throw into this, is name something that might make you suspect your new house is haunted.
Oh. Okay, so in the house I live in right now, what would happen is like we'd be sleeping and the room would get in the middle of the night, the room would get very cold. And then I felt something sitting on my feet.
I've had that happen to me too. Yeah.
she doesn't have pets though.
Yeah, I don't have any pets, just kids. They were too small to come into my room at the time. And then other times I've seen a woman standing by my air conditioner in the middle of the night. And then I finally told her after like a while, I was like, look, the last people who lived here moved out. They don't live here anymore. And then she left and she hasn't been back since.
Wow.
But a woman died who was living in this house. Like the guy's wife had died. So,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Guys, I've slept at that house.
Yeah, but that was after the slap.
The ghost was looking for
What?
you.
And you know what, Amanda? That ghost has never been back, and you said you have one in your house.
We've had one. Shoot, I've been here for what, 12 years now.
Carried that sucker with you
I did.
in your suitcase. All right. Does anybody else want to talk about haunted? This wasn't a question. It turned into it, but it wasn't a question about what we've all witnessed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No.
No, it makes
Seeing
it more-
someone that's not
makes
there
it
is a pretty
creepier,
good
yes.
indicator.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of people had those kind of stories, but then we heard other stuff too. But a lot of people had the stories for that stuff that they've seen or witnessed or felt, like
What-
creepy, weird things sitting on your feet. Woo. Jose says, Jose, start the Spanish scary stories. What does that mean?
oh wow. Look, I don't know those. The only scary stories my mom told me were like real ones.
The real ones? Well, tell one of those. That's what we're here for. Or
No,
don't,
I'm
unless
good.
if you're too scared.
It's not even like, oh yeah, haunted scary shit. No, it's like real life shit that just happening. My mom's very paranoid.
No, he's afraid to tell the story.
It's just not
oh,
Don't
interesting.
throw your mom under the bus.
It's too late. Can't be undone.
so okay. So for later, we do have the story about the person in the house that killed themselves with a rolling pin or killed their family with a rolling pin. We'll read that later. Okay, next question. I'll put it in our chat here too, so if people can bring it home with them. for light reading
Thanks.
later.
Thanks, Jeff.
Hold on. Let me copy it over here. Okay. There. That's for later. Thanks. All right. Nobody will be able to sleep tonight after this.
Yeah.
Next question. Chaya, pick a number 1 to 450.
399.
399. Okay. What? Wait. What? Oh, that was half a sentence. Sorry. If you were given the rather lame superpower of being able to make any food you touch go bad, what would you do with that power?
I don't.
Random.
That's really.
That's for everybody. It's
Like,
for everybody.
wouldn't that
I'd be a vintner.
No what?
Oh,
I'd
true.
be a vintner.
What's that?
I'd make wine.
Yeah.
Oh.
would you be able to
Uh-oh.
eat anything? If you
It's
touch
a
food,
superpower. You can you can't. You are able to. It doesn't mean everything you touch just goes bad.
okay.
Your choice.
Hmm.
Any
a
person that would
choice.
root me at work, I touch their food.
Or I'd make cheese.
See, Megan's using it for good. It's like, I'll make wine, I'll make cheese, I'll make both, and I'll put them on a platter and I'll serve them. It's fine.
Matt, you
Sure.
gotta come over to my house because I love wine and cheese. It's like all I do. So
I don't actually like wine. I was just trying to think of stuff that actually turns into good food after it goes bad, technically. Cheese, yes. Love cheese. Wine, not so much.
Blue cheese.
Did you say blue cheese? No, that's not
Any
cheese.
cheese.
Blue cheese isn't cheese.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Huh?
Eh,
Blue
Why
cheese
isn't it
is cheese with mold.
it's moldy cheese.
Yeah.
So it's still cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
But cheese is milk gone bad.
Sure. Okay.
Cottage cheese, buttermilk. Yeah.
Gross. Yeah.
I don't
Cottage
like
cheese,
either
gross.
of those, but those are technically things I can sell for a profit.
I think I would stick my hands in the ocean and kill every lobster in
What?
existence. Yeah.
Eat them, or so you could just kill them?
Why?
No, because I feel like lobster to me is like the most overrated shellfish ever. You know,
I agree.
did you know
I'll be right
that
back.
back in the 1800s that lobster was given to prisoners?
Yeah.
And just
Yep.
like, and just like constantly. I don't know what the hell happened, but now it's like, oh, it's the greatest thing you'll ever eat. And it's like, nah, not really. I'm okay.
The same thing happened with eel in England. Eel used to be a poor person's food.
That like considered a delicacy now though?
I mean, have you
Yeah.
ever had unagi eel sushi? Yeah, it's a
it's
thing.
very expensive.
Yeah.
Unagi's a shit.
Yeah. I don't like it. Can't get used to the texture. Like it's too like smooth and creamy for what it looks like. Like I feel like it should have a little bit more texture to it.
Yeah, eel is good though. Although I will say that I think lobsters like help keep the sea floor clean, so I think they need to stay.
Yeah, they're bottom feeders.
Well, can I use my power to poison the minds of the general populace to be like, no, you shouldn't like lobster? Is that a possibility?
Well, also my question is, would it have to be food that's already in food form? Because if you're just killing all the lobsters, you're just killing a bunch of animals, not food.
How dare you?
They're sea bugs. Who gives a shit? They're gonna get eaten anyway. Like what? It's like either I kill them for my
It's gonna
own
be-
satisfaction, or they go live a happy life in a boiling pot. It's like
I can't wait to watch this later. I don't even know
Wait,
what I
who's
missed.
the serial killer now, Pete?
Right. Yeah, you were talking about me.
And the lobster
Um,
serial killer. That's me.
Lobster.
There
So
are
wait,
two
why?
imposters.
In the short version, why do you hate lobsters? Besides, they were fed to prisoners. I'm sorry. I
No,
missed
they're
that too.
overrated. It's an
Oh.
overrated dish.
How I
yeah.
feel about the Beatles.
Oh, the Beatles.
Jeff, too.
Everyone fucking hates them. Or they should.
Oh, I support the Beatles.
Oh my God.
There we go.
That was random. Listen,
Oh, that's
that wasn't
hysterical.
planned. That wasn't planned.
Actually, I lied. They eat fish, mollusks, and other crustaceans, worms, and some plant life. But they have been known to resort to cannibalism in captivity.
Lobsters?
Yes.
Scumbags.
Sounds
I
like
think
you
part of
said
the reason,
lobsters
I
with
love
an
it.
M.
I think the other reason why I hate lobster is because I worked in a seafood plant for a long time.
There you go. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
My
That's fine.
stepfather worked at a like a blueberry plant basically when he was like a teenager, or whatever, and he said it's absolutely disgusting.
Violet, your turn.
Processing.
Violet.
Processing raked blueberries. No
Don't
good.
ruin it for me. I like blueberries.
Eddie, what are you eating?
I like blueberries too.
Yogurt.
Mm.
Oh, speaking of things that you could make go bad and make it into a good food.
Oh, yogurt.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah.
That's what went through my brain. I was like, you know what? I had yogurt for
Yogurt.
my first snack.
Oh, sour cream.
Well, I mean, like when you said yogurt, my mind immediately went to just plain yogurt. Is
Oh,
that what
no.
you eat?
It's like nice yogurt with like coconut, chocolate. It's good.
Nice.
Well, I mean, they already do it in Iceland, but the shark,
Oh,
fermented
What?
shark, fermented
Oh.
shark.
Oh,
Fermented shark.
fermented shark? What do they do with that?
Eat it.
Yeah. And like gefilte fish, isn't that fermented?
That's
I thought that was just like
No.
blended in shit.
It's just it's just like the white fish that you take and you basically making a meatball out of it. It's like matzo meal
Oh, yeah.
fish, but like the consistency is something to really get used to, and I never did.
It's like the McDonald's McNugget version of fish.
No,
Better
McDonald's
than that.
nuggets have flavor.
Wait,
Gefilte.
what?
flavor.
Oh, they have more flavor.
Yeah, it's like so bland. I don't know. You have to, like eat it with horseradish, but like the purple horseradish because it has no freaking flavor to it. And if you gotta hide it that badly, then it's not worth eating.
True. And then they put it in that fucking jelly that's weird and doesn't really.
Oh,
Oh, that's just the canned stuff. That's nasty.
Oh, I've had the crappy one. It's great.
Oh
Can
my
we-
God. Like at least the homemade one is better than that. But like they always like place it like a huge fish, right? So like they will reform it into the body, like into the shape of a fish, right? And put the fish head on the plate and put
Oh.
carrot eyes. So it like looks presentable. It's not any more appetizing. I'd rather eat 40 lobsters before I eat a gefilte fish.
They should form it in the shape of a lobster and everyone would love it.
kimchi is also fermented. I forgot about that too.
I
That's what
love
was gonna
kimchi.
Say too. I think I heard you say that, right? Kimchi.
I did. I get points. No, I'm kidding.
You do. You get the
And
point. for
beer.
kimchi. I heard it. I heard it.
oh beer, yeah.
Can I add another overrated food to the list?
Sure, Pete. That's what we're talking about now.
Well, since Eddie's eating yogurt, I would like to add my hatred for Greek yogurt.
just Greek yogurt, not
It was like,
Greek yogurt tastes like goat smell.
what?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Pete,
It tastes like how a
What
goat
kind of Greek
smells.
yogurt are you eating?
Are you talking about plain yogurt or
Plain
flavored with,
Greek
like,
yogurt.
strawberry?
Tastes
plain.
like how
Tastes
a
like
goat
sour
smells.
cream.
No,
As-
it doesn't.
can
Sour
I
cream?
just,
No.
may I just throw in, as somebody that grew up on a farm in Maine and has drank warm goat's milk, Greek yogurt absolutely does not taste like goat.
No, I
That's-
didn't say it tasted like it. I said it tasted like a goat smells.
Oh, goat smells.
How
I
many
mean,
goats have
I-
you been around?
that's not what a goat smells like.
You just
I
walk up
am
and
willing to
smell
die
goats,
on this
Pete, Come
hill.
on.
Yeah, no. Is that, like,
I love that you're bringing the controversy. I do.
I have to. I have these issues that I put on Facebook and everybody laughs at me,
It's
but I
just
can't
great.
stand it. I can't stand it. It bothers me. You
I
know?
mean, do you eat it with flavoring? Like,
even with flavoring, I could still taste the goat.
I don't know. Have you ever smelled a goat?
I've smelled many goats in one place before,
Well,
many
I've heard of
times.
Just goats all day. Like, I don't know.
I
goats
think
are
there's something wrong with your
disgusting,
nose.
guys. Goats are absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, I like Greek yogurt
Yeah.
better than like regular yogurt because I don't know why. but-
Skyr is the best.
Who?
Well,
Skyr.
is that the new
Icelandic skyr.
one? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a super thick version of Greek yogurt.
Listen, the only reason why I even eat Greek yogurt is because it has like 17 grams of protein and it keeps me full. Like if I eat a regular yogurt, I'm hungry in like 3 minutes. But if I eat Greek yogurt, at least like it's not moving. It's like glue.
It's not moving.
It just keeps you full like forever.
I don't know if that's an endorsement or not. Like it's not moving. It's
It
staying
is
there.
if
It's like,
It's
on the
because it's
diet.
got a
Wow.
lot of protein in it.
it's
That's
like a
why.
rock in my stomach. It's not going anywhere.
So this whole conversation got me like curious. I was like, oh, what kind of yogurt am I eating? It's dairy free. What the fuck am I eating then?
It's a soy milk yogurt. That's what that is.
Okay.
Eddie, goats,
Oh,
not
don't-
dairy.
Boy.
I was like,
Pete.
very, I'm like, what is
Pete,
it?
I'm gonna go with you on this, Pete, because you're eating plain Greek yogurt with no flavor, like no fruit
T-
flavor, no vanilla, no nothing. Is what you're talking about, right?
Plain Greek
Yeah.
yogurt tastes like sour cream.
And sour cream is disgusting by
What?
itself. By
You're
itself.
disgusting.
By
That
itself.
was
What?
Nobody
awesome.
eats spoonfuls of sour
I
cream.
will
Nobody.
eat sour cream.
You
and I
put
don't,
it on
and I don't get
tacos.
the
Really?
goaty aftertaste.
Oh, I didn't say you don't put it on food, but you just eat. Chaya, you just eat spoonfuls of sour cream.
No, but I grew
No.
up I'm Russian.
YOLO.
Like put sour cream on everything. Like, oh, having borscht, here's like a ladle full of sour cream. Oh, having like whatever, everything, every Russian food dish has a spoonful of sour cream on it.
Okay, but what I
Captain
said
And
Crunch.
was
Greek
you don't
yogurt
get
is
on
the
there.
healthier version of sour cream.
you don't
Yeah,
get spoonfuls of sour cream like a yogurt, like in a bowl. Sometimes.
No.
I guess you
Just gotta live
could.
your life.
No, that was a specific directed question. You said when I said you don't just eat it with a spoon, you said yeah. Sometimes.
You could. You could.
I have licked the spoon after scooping out sour cream,
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Same thing.
and
And it tastes like Greek yogurt to you?
Hmm. Maybe the full
Close.
fat.
Yeah,
Well,
I would say
yeah.
Greek yogurt tastes similar enough to sour cream that it is a comparable substitute, but it does not taste exactly like sour cream.
so when I make, I'll make a clam dip for chips, and we'll swap out either plain yogurt or sour cream.
For chips, sure. You're putting in a chip.
No, to make a
Sure.
dip. Yeah. So
It's like
they're
a potato and sour
for
cream.
that, it's
That's perfect.
interchangeable. Yeah.
Right. But that's a potato and sour cream. That's okay.
It's
A chip is a potato.
That sounds
Mhm.
delicious, actually.
It
You're
does.
welcome to come here and make that.
I will.
There you go. So fine, no yogurt for Pete. Ever.
Ever.
There's a new French one too. The French came out with like a thick protein filled yogurt too. I just haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, I'll stay far the fuck away from that.
Uh, all right. So much for lame superpowers, which is where we started.
That was the lamest question ever.
And we took it somewhere fun, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Back to the beginning. Pete, was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
All right, go ahead.
Uh,
Oh, wait, we have a question in the chat. Let's do that and then we'll get to you.
sure.
Thoughts on mayo? Mayo.
We've
Watch
had,
the house member eat crackers dipped in a jar of mayo today.
Ugh.
oh gosh, we've had a
Oh, those are-
long debate about mayo versus Miracle Whip previously.
You
We
mean
have
mayo
had that
versus
debate.
goblin cum?
No to both.
Mayo is not a condiment that should ever be eaten on its own as a dip. And
Right.
also mayo should just never be eaten.
Like not even
Mayo on house crackers
like not even like an aioli.
dipped
Like
in a jar of mayo.
mayo.
Gross.
Mayo as an ingredient for something else is semi-acceptable. Mayo as a condiment to put on a sandwich is unacceptable.
Or a cracker dip. That's
Or
what this
cracker
says.
dip. Mayo is not cracker dip.
I I'll fuck up some
Mayo is not
mayo.
a cracker dip. Let's put
Yeah,
that in.
I enjoyed mayo on a sandwich.
up
Depends
mayo.
what the sandwich is, though.
I think
I-
I'm neutral
Give me
with
a spoonful of mayo. I'll fucking eat that shit. I don't care.
You will.
My
Yeah.
dad used to eat mayo on avocado.
Oh, that's gross. That's too
Mayo
much.
on
I
avocado?
agree.
That's creamy.
Oh my
creamy.
God.
You can't do creamy and creamy. That's like, there's no, you gotta have like
His double
texture in
cream.
it. You have to like, put a texture in there.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know how kids go through favorite food phases?
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
my cousin went through a favorite food phase for ketchup, and she would eat ketchup on everything, including apples.
Oh,
That's gross, but
Okay.
Thankfully, she no longer does it. She's an adult.
She's a gross.
Did she switch to sriracha instead?
Nope. That's unacceptable. Sriracha and apples.
anyone ever tried maple syrup and apples?
that's good.
That's not bad. That doesn't sound bad though.
Sounds like
And I-
diabetes though.
I think I'd rather have a caramel dip than maple syrup on apples.
I agree.
Guys, I told you, I think last episode, salt.
Salt
on
on
an
apples
apple.
was weird too. I didn't get that one either. but-
Cheddar cheese on with an
Try it.
apple is pretty good too.
cheese and
That is
that's like
That's a
weird
thing.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did salt on watermelon the other day at work, and that wasn't bad.
I've
It's
heard of
good.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sweetness.
Some people claims it makes it taste sweeter, but that is not the case for me.
It was very juicy.
Salt on watermelon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then there was like a TikTok trend about mustard on watermelon.
Yeah, we talked about this last time.
Yeah. That sounds gross still. It doesn't change after a week. in my
Nope.
mind. All right, Pete, pick a number.
Yeah, I gotta
One
give
to
you a number.
50.
245.
245 is where is it? Okay. You've been alone on a desert island for nearly a decade, and you're finally brought back to civilization. You're handed the keys to the presidential suite in a 5-star hotel. What do you do first?
Take a shower.
Shower.
Wait a minute. There's only 2 options, but go ahead.
Oh.
What do you do first?
Go to the bathroom. Take a shower.
Turn
I
off
think
two
I would
options.
I would stand and absorb things. Like I'm just imagining myself as Tom Hanks in Castaway right now. Or there was a book I read when I was a kid. It's called Hatchet.
Oh,
I've
I've read that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about the kid. I think he gets lost in the Alaskan wilderness for so long, and then at the end of the book, he goes to a grocery store, and he's like completely emotionally overwhelmed by just the fact that so much food exists in a single place and is available. So the
Especially
fact
after
that
eating all those berries and just shitting his brains out.
yeah, so I think if I were to be stuck in a hotel after being on a desert island for a decade, I would have to take a moment to just absorb the fact that I was no longer on a desert island and society existed.
So the question was, use the bathroom first or sleep in the king size bed?
Well,
Well,
I
you
mean,
could do
you would
anything.
have been able to use the bathroom on the desert island. So,
Everywhere.
Bathroom. I mean, the ocean. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of options. I think we should just say whatever you would do first. It's fine. But that was the question: was bathroom or king size bed? I like the idea of like actually taking a shower in a shower instead of out in the rain.
Yeah.
Like a hot shower.
Yeah.
I
Or
would turn
what's that? Hiya?
I would turn the TV on. That'd be the first thing.
Right.
Oh, that.
You know what? You would have to find out what the hell is going on in the world. That would be good.
I would turn the music on. You probably haven't listened to music in forever, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
singing the same 3 songs you know every word for over and over and over.
Yeah.
You guys are like the karaoke queens and kings. You know more than 3 songs. You keep yourself well entertained.
We probably know a few.
It's different though if there's no crowd, Haya.
It'll just be
It is
Oh,
different.
you can't remember the words if there's no crowd cheering you on.
like walking down the beach on the island, being like, "Up next is Eddie again."
Back to the
Get
to
out
the
of my
sand.
Just thinking to yourself all the time,
Oh,
Eddie's on
God.
fire.
I mean, I feel like I'd find a group of turtles or some shit. I don't know, some sort of audience.
Yeah, I mean, it's a decade. You would find an audience somewhere. Be like
Sing into
cockroaches,
the coconuts.
lobsters.
Yeah, you just make a crowd out of coconut shells.
I think I would open the mini bar before I turn on the TV, but yeah, the TV was a good. Yeah, I think I would want to know what the hell is going on. But the mini bar would be first. I don't care what it costs because I have the keys to everything.
Don't
And
know.
then you'd be a cheap date if you've been out like by yourself,
Right.
for such a long time.
Right.
One nib and you'd be all done.
I feel like room service would be also a great idea because God knows what we've been eating on this island.
Right, lobsters probably disgusting fucking lobsters.
Now, Pete, I will say though, if there's fruit, you might be able to ferment some of it.
Oh, do you have to know how
Jeff.
though? Is
Why
there's a
why are
process,
you
right?
telling me this?
Yeah.
I
No
mean,
offense, I'm just like, I don't know why you directed it right at me. I was like, okay.
Because I do that every so often.
every once in a while. So
Well, how would
Surprise!
I feel about fermenting fruit on an island?
well,
I
you could
mean-
make alcohol out of that. So you'd have a little alcohol. You'd have
Yeah.
a little lobster with that, and
No, probably not.
and you'd have your coconut crowd. I think it's all right.
Just coconut.
You could carve little faces into the coconuts.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Could have a
Yes,
whole
you-
neighborhood and shit.
You'd have all kinds of friends in the island.
Create your
Everyone
own
lonely.
society.
Yeah.
Why would you want to come back to society after being on a deserted island for 10 years? Like, why? Why come back to this shit? You want to go back to paying taxes?
Yeah.
Fuck
I mean,
this.
at that point, you'd probably
I
love
would
that
have been
idea.
declared dead, so paying taxes would kind of be irrelevant if you've been declared
Really?
legally dead.
Taxes is your number one concern about moving back here? Rather deserted island than pay taxes?
I mean, among other things.
I mean, there are write-offs. I mean, I guess if it's like you're a billionaire, it's a pain in the ass to pay like a lot of taxes, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm middle class, so I guess mine are like, all right, like I could deal with it. For cable TV and an iPhone, I'm good. I'll stay here.
Yeah, I mean, I could handle that. I'd rather pay taxes than be on a deserted island. I agree with that. I like people though, mostly.
Yeah, I'm kind of okay.
Yeah,
Mostly, like
you
90%
do.
of
You're
people.
a real person.
What's that?
I said you do. You're a real people person. Like we had a great time when you were down in the city.
That's right. I like 95% of people. I agree.
I'd say mine's more like 80-20.
It's fair.
I like my friends and I hate everybody else. I am not
You
a people
really-
person.
Really
Right there.
do.
Right
You
there.
do hate everybody else. Yeah,
Until you prove me wrong otherwise.
that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. I always thought like, I mean, you just, I guess, because you're like a karaoke host, and just from when we were roommates, like I feel like you were a people person. You always made friends so easily. But like then when you came down here that time to the Jersey Shore, man, you really hated people. It was great.
I Heismaned a guy that got a little too close.
This guy pushed me, and mind you, this is the dirty Jersey Shore. He pushes me, and without a blink of an eye, she just pushes her arm out, and that dude flew into the bar. Best night ever.
Did he have two shirts on?
Did he have two shirts on?
Tank top and a t-shirt over.
I mean, does everybody wear that?
I don't know. Isn't that what we were talking about earlier? I just
We
don't.
were. She missed that part though. Yeah, we.
Oh,
that
I
was-
did. Yeah, the shirts are untucked in Jersey, at the Jersey Shore for the most part.
Did the guy have a blowout haircut?
Oh God, I can't remember. Typical like Jersey Shore dude. Like
Yeah.
Like
15
anything.
years ago.
So I have this vivid picture in my
Doing
head.
his GTL thing, you know?
Yeah. I
And
mean,
just shoving everybody all the time. Fucking
Well-
Wally the Green Monster, like this guy on the Jersey Shore. Like,
Wally,
shoving
the green
everybody.
monster, grabbed my boob when we were taking a picture with Wally. So
Right.
Wally can fuck straight off.
Are you okay?
You didn't know that story?
I've never seen anyone have the balls to grab her boob.
Wally the Green Monster. He's not afraid of anything.
Is that the mascot?
Yeah,
He grabs her
should-
boob.
yeah. I had this
Years ago, not yesterday.
years ago.
I know, but is he dead?
They may have got a new one. I don't know.
Right. They probably fired
Can't-
that one.
you can't tell underneath the. No, but I will say there was one time, like Hyatt back in the day, like in 2000, what, 6, 7, before Daisy's closed. I was sitting at my normal chair at the bar, and this drunk guy would not leave me alone, and he put his hand on my leg, and I moved it off, and he put it back, and I just kept moving his hand, and finally, I grabbed his arm and put it up behind him and put his head on the bar.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was like, you stop.
I got a hashtag for that one. Don't fuck with a man.
Can you do that to me?
There we go. I took care of
I
that.
could.
All right.
Yeah.
5-star hotels. We all settled into our 5-star hotel. Yeah, deserted
I mean,
island.
if it's between bathroom and bed, the bed,
It's anything you want it to be at this point. It's there's no rule.
Bathroom.
There's no
shower.
rule.
Definitely bathroom. Because, like, can you imagine, like, living on a deserted island? I can't fucking talk. A deserted island for a decade. Can you imagine how, like, wild it's going to be to take a shit in a toilet? And wipe your
Yeah.
ass with something that's not a leaf?
Imagine how wild it is going to be to take a shower and get all of that fucking salt that you've had on your body for ages and ages.
Yeah, but you got to take a shit first, all right? You can't take a shower and then take a shit. That's just
We
fucked
talked
up.
about this.
We've already talked
Yeah.
about
Right. You have to do it in the right order, or you're
Full
screwed.
circle.
Right.
that.
It's like putting your socks and shoes on. It's the same thing.
Ooh, Haya.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We need
What's
to,
up?
Yeah.
I have 2 kids and I didn't sleep at all Thursday night for some reason. So,
Oh, we're
Yeah.
not yelling at you. We have a question for you.
oh, I'm sorry. They were yelling at me
Do-
for yawning. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
So do you do like put your socks on? Okay, so first it was, do you put your
all right.
pants on first
right.
or your socks on first?
Pants on before your socks, or your socks on before your pants? Right.
That's
Oh,
the
wait.
first part.
Wait. Always what?
Always the pants. Always the pants.
And then the second part was, do you do socks,
Sock,
shoe,
sock,
shoe,
shoe, shoe.
or sock, shoe, shoe?
I put my socks on and then I find my shoes and then I put my shoes.
Ask Jeff what he does.
Yeah, you'd be
No, that's only
delighted
'cause
to
she
know.
can't
what
find her
mean.
shoes. She can't find her
Well-
shoes. That's a different thing.
Well, I don't know if I left them in the kitchen, if I put them in the hall closet. At this point, if I've already got my socks on, I've yelled at my kids 47 times. They're still not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So now I'm running around. Socks might be in my hand at this, I don't even know. But yeah, no, I mean, that's like the shoes I throw them on because I don't let people in my house with shoes on. Those shoes always stay by the door, one of the doors. So I don't like to run around the house with my shoes on. So that's always last, like right as I'm about to walk out the door.
That makes
Like,
sense.
But
Jeff
That
has a
makes
separate
sense.
room for his socks and shoes.
I don't have a separate sock and shoe room.
That's what you said.
And he does sock, shoe, sock, shoe.
I put a sock on, throw a shoe on. I put a sock on, I throw it. I'm done. And I walk out of the house.
Because he's a fucking
like I-
animal.
It's not a
Are-
separate sock shoe room. It's not
Are
a
you
shoe
like-
store. What?
are you on FBI's like most wanted list or
I
like?
think- I'm pretty sure now. That
He's
was
a
a
Zodiac killer.
discussion. I'm pretty sure I am. at
Ask
this
him about his Excel spreadsheet.
I don't have that. That's Megan. She got the Excel spreadsheet.
An
Mike-
Excel spreadsheet for what?
My photos
I've-
are not on an Excel spreadsheet.
I
said
have
so.
multiple spreadsheets
Yeah, see, serial killer.
For what though?
for my card collection. My
What kind of cards?
trading cards.
Oh, okay. No, I get that. My son has like a bunch of like Pokemon cards and like baseball cards. That's not the same thing probably, but
Nope, exact thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Same exact thing.
Yep.
The same.
See, I don't try. My photos are not on a spreadsheet. They're just in folders, organized, like a person that's trying to find pictures from a certain month and year.
like in
I don't know.
Shutterfly.
Well, they're in Google Drive, but yeah, same. I mean, I sort them myself instead of letting somebody else. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like I have like in my Shutterfly account, because you download everything to that, like I have like folders, different names, and like I try to put dates on them too, like date ranges, like
Right.
2018, 2018, like these are all beach vacation pictures, like these are all, yeah.
Well, because I want to know if somebody says, "Oh, remember that thing we did 2 years ago?" It's like October, and I'll be like, "Click, click, 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 click." You mean this thing? Yeah. So I want to be able to find the picture. We take so many.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
It's not in a spreadsheet, Amanda.
It should be,
It
Jeff.
probably should be, right? It'd be easier to find.
Yes.
All right, next question. Pete, that was you, right?
Yep.
Amanda, were you next? I don't remember. Go ahead,
Jose?
Amanda. Jose's after you, I think. On my screen. I'm going in order on my screen.
I'm gonna go with number 3 in honor of Nana. If she
Oh,
does
'cause Nana-
hop on.
will.
Number 3 wasn't asked. When she says number 3, go like number 4 or 2.
I'm just going to tell her you already picked her number. Why would I not?
In
Great,
her
no problem.
honor.
Okay. If you could only eat one vegetable for the rest of your life, what would you pick?
Potato.
Wow, ready. Ready for that.
Didn't say
That's
potato,
it.
but I feel like we had a conversation that potatoes weren't a vegetable.
It's a tuber.
I'm sorry, what?
Is it really not a vegetable though?
Hold on.
Is it considered a root?
It's a tuber,
can't
not a
eat-
vegetable.
It is a root vegetable. Okay, I guess it
There you go.
qualifies.
All right.
Potato. That's it.
I'll
Yeah,
go with
that's-
potato.
Next question. That's
potato.
it. That's the only answer. The only answer is potato. That's it.
They're so
Well,
versatile.
before, like I would normally say tomato, but it's not a vegetable, it's a fruit, and avocado is a fruit. But I would say peppers. Because at least they have different colors and flavors, and like they're really good for you. And they're not cruciferous. So they're not like, like broccoli. Oh, could you imagine if someone said broccoli? That's a
I was
psycho.
gonna say cauliflower because you can mash it like mashed potatoes. Duh.
But you
No.
have
Yeah.
potatoes.
You can
Potatoes.
just pick potatoes, right?
Just
I'm a
pick
diabetic.
potatoes.
I'm a diabetic.
You'd-
There
I-
are many.
I think you'd
many
also
less
get a
carbs.
vitamin deficiency if you only ate potatoes for the rest of your life. You'd get scurvy.
No.
I mean,
it's
you're
the
not just eating
vegetable.
that. It's just gonna be
No, it's the only vegetable you can eat. You can eat other things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you can eat other things. You can only eat one vegetable. You had like all of the vegetables are gone.
I've
Just
had
potato.
cauliflower fries. I've had mashed cauliflower,
Jeff's gonna
and
say
I'm a
broccoli.
diabetic, so I can't do the carbs.
Fuck you, Pete.
Are you off of carbs again?
What's that?
Are you off of carbs again?
No, if potato was the only vegetable that I could do, there's too many carbs in a potato.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you were like cauliflower fries, mashed cauliflower. I'm like, why isn't she just picking potatoes? 'Cause it's what she wants.
Because I don't want to die.
Right. No, that's fair.
I'm ready.
I think I'd pick spinach.
Really?
Spinach. What does that taste like?
Have you never had baby spinach?
Oh,
It's really
I
good.
have, but you with cheese and with butter, but not plain.
Well, you can't not add that stuff, Jeff.
Yeah,
can.
you can
I guess
also
you
like
Yeah,
you can
I
also
guess
put it in smoothies and it doesn't taste like anything. You can also stir fry it and add it to everything.
Don't you want a vegetable that tastes like something if you have one?
I mean,
Well,
it
you
tastes
got-
like spinach. I like the way spinach tastes.
Well, Jeff, have you ever heard of
Alright.
seasoning?
Heard
A
of
what?
What?
Seasoning? Yes.
You can season.
Seasoning, yes.
I could just
Yes,
bite
I've heard of seasoning. I Potato sounds good though. Like it does, but I was thinking corn on the cob, which you could also eat off the cob, I guess. Corn on the
Oh,
cob is like my favorite vegetable of all time, but I
Yeah,
love
corn on the
potatoes.
cob's delicious too.
Oh my god, I fucking love corn.
wait, so
the vegetable, Jose.
does popcorn count? Like if you don't pick corn, can you eat
Yeah.
popcorn?
No, it's corn.
Is it?
Oh.
Well,
No,
then-
I don't like this question anymore. I don't like this anymore.
Hold on. So does that mean all derivatives of that vegetable? Because just about everything has high fructose corn syrup in it. So if you don't choose corn, that basically
I'm not gonna
eradicates
count that. I'm not gonna
Please
count
don't
that.
swath
count.
of things.
No, no.
Go to
I'm
Whole
not gonna
Foods.
count that. Yeah.
Go to Whole Foods,
a
not
cat.
everything.
It's a
fructose
kitty.
corn syrup.
This is Draco.
Oh, I was trying to figure it out because she looks very light, and I was like, oh, there's no collar. That's
God,
what I
please
figured.
don't. No. This is what she does when I'm working.
Oh,
Oh my God.
that looks like it hurt. No, I think corn oil and syrups and that don't count. Like we're talking about a vegetable, but popcorn is a corn kernel.
Yes.
So I mean that's a whole corn kernel. That counts.
And it's so tasty.
Wow.
Like corn butter, even
Yep.
without butter. Like so good.
If I go to the
You're a
movies, I don't want to
corn-
eat potato.
Do you eat corn with Parmesan cheese?
Oh, I've never-
Delicious.
It's very good.
No.
Oh my god,
It's very
elotes.
good.
Is that
The Mexican
like
street corn.
Oh, elote?
Mhm.
Oh god.
Sorry, you guys picked potato. None of you can have it.
You know what? I'm just gonna eat potato until like my pre-diabetes just goes into full-blown diabetes, and then just keep eating potato until I fucking die.
Because it's
Because
that
living
good.
without corn, nah, that ain't it.
Potatoes are
Fucking love
pretty
corn.
amazing though.
They are. I know. I get it. I agree. I love potatoes. I'm just corn. I think I have to pick corn over potato. I think.
But still, I picked peppers, not corn or potatoes.
True. I don't know about peppers because peppers are just peppers, right?
No. You ever have sausage and peppers?
Oh, that's good. You're right.
That
You,
then you
you
can
ever
like,
had the sausage without the peppers?
You know, say.
Do you dip those in mayo? Because I want to know.
Oh, it's so good.
All right, so we've got peppers on the table. We've got potatoes. We have corn. What did I miss? Oh,
Cauliflower.
spinach. We have spinach. What, Amanda?
Cauliflower.
Oh, cauliflower. I don't. That's not even a vegetable. That's like just. It's like a substitute for potatoes.
You know what's up there too? Corn. No,
I said that
see,
already.
I just love
Sorry.
corn so much. I had to say corn again. I
I
meant to
said
say
that
carrots.
7 times already. I've said it 7 times. Corn.
You know, it's potatoes, corn, carrots, corn again.
Carrots.
Really, your answer should be corn.
I fucking love carrots.
Oh man, that reminds me of when I was living in like just north of San Francisco for the summer. There was this cafe that made cream of Cajun carrot soup, and it was just like fucking, it was so good.
Cream of Cajun carrot soup. Can you say that 5 times really fast?
I don't want to try.
Anybody? Anybody want to try?
I just want to eat it. I don't want to try saying it.
That sounds really good. Cream of Cajun carrot soup.
It was
Wow.
amazing.
Do you know how to make it? Because I want to make that.
I think it was made by Jesus.
Oh, then none of us can make it. I guess.
No, it was that good.
I had really great carrot soup when I was in Jamaica, and it was like spicy, and it might have been the same thing. It was amazing.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
it sounds like it. Yeah.
Cream of Cajun carrot soup. I want to try next week. We're gonna tongue twister that, see if it works. Nobody wants to do it right now.
That one should be much easier than the ones you've thrown at us in the past.
I know. Try it, Amanda. Go ahead.
Cream of Cajun carrot soup, 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 cream of Cajun
Hey.
carrot soup.
You did it. All right. Next question. Did everybody talk about the vegetable they want to eat for the rest of their lives? Yeah. Okay. moving on. Whose question was that? Amanda, was that you?
That was me.
Jose, go ahead.
Wait, what's the number range again?
1 to 450.
All right, 420.
Oh.
Boop.
All right. What would your last death row meal be? Your death row last meal be?
Ass.
Gross.
What?
What?
I was gonna say corn, but then you get the
Corn.
Ass, corn, cornhole. It's
Together,
just-
those things are
all goes
horrific.
together.
Don't put those together. We're not gonna.
Full circle.
You said cornhole.
Wow.
Yeah, cream of Cajun cornhole.
Somebody
Dude,
hashtag that.
yeah, please do.
Oh, God.
Oh God. All right. Does anybody want to pick lobster after the earlier discussion? Go ahead, Aya, you can.
I mean, can I do like the buffet at the Bellagio as my last meal?
I mean, I think you can request anything you want. I haven't been on death row, but I believe that you could pick anything you want. That's what they tell me.
So
I don't know.
foodies on the menu.
There would have to be a lot of bacon involved, but like, it really depends on my mood that day. I would want like a little bit of everything.
Hmm.
I'd want to really feel like I want to die before I'm going to be killed.
So you want to eat so much that you're in a lot of pain and uncomfortable. And you're just like, I'm done.
Beyond that, like, you ever see Monty Python where they just keep serving that dude and he just
Oh, yeah.
blows up?
Yes.
Like, I want to die like that. Like, I don't want to die in an electric chair or by lethal injection. Like, I want to make a scene.
I'm going to die by food explosion.
Yeah, exactly. For all the years of dieting. Stop.
Agreed. Death by food explosion.
So I'm not sure if I talked to you guys about this or someone else, but I want a McRib and a Shamrock Shake because they're never on the menu at the same time. So that way I can.
It can't kill me.
Yeah, there you go. McRib and a Shamrock Shake. That's great. I don't know what I want. I certainly am not going to say lobster right now. He's sitting right next to me.
I don't care. If you like lobster, you like lobster.
No, I wouldn't want lobster. I would actually want, if I had to pick one thing, I agree with you. If I could have the fucking buffet, that'd be great. But if I can't, I think I would want Thanksgiving dinner.
Mm.
Just like turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, everything. The best of all of it though, not like some shitty one that I had like one year. It's like the best tasting of all of it.
Jeff, will Gordon Ramsay make it for you?
No, fuck him. He's gonna make that stupid. No, he's gonna make cranberry sauce with cranberries in it that I don't like, and he's gonna make.
Cranberry sauce
No.
with cranberries in it.
He's gonna make some
I would
stuffing
think
that's like. He's gonna make like cornbread stuffing.
main
I don't
ingredient.
want that. I don't want that. I'm sure somebody makes a good cornbread stuffing, but I don't want that. I want like the stuffing that I grew up with. I want cranberry sauce jelly out of a fucking can, not homemade. I know, Amanda, I know you make an amazing, I'm sure, cranberry sauce with cranberries in it,
I do.
but I just want the fucking canned cranberry sauce with jellied, fucking nasty, whatever they make it with. I don't care. Comes out the shape of the can. I love that.
With the dents in the side.
With the dents in the can, whatever dent is in the can is in the fucking cranberry
So
sauce.
you know where to
That's
slice
what I
it.
want. I don't slice it. I put it in a bowl and just fucking scoop it into my mouth. Like I don't know. I have a can and everyone else in the house has a can. Like there's my
Yeah.
can.
Is that real?
Yeah. Oh, that's real. No, that's no joke. Like I get 2 cans of cranberry sauce, one for me and one for everybody else.
So like you're like the Oprah of canned cranberry sauce. You get a can. You get a
Yes. Yes, I have the Oprah of canned cranberry sauce. One for you and one for you and one for you. And yep.
Like, welcome to Thanksgiving dinner. You want a cranberry sauce? It's not here, but take a look under your seat.
No, I mean there's always enough for everybody else, but I have to have my own.
I fried turkey every year. In fact, that is my answer. Fried turkey.
Fried turkey. Oh, I haven't had fried turkey before.
Oh man, you'll never want turkey another way. It is
Really?
amazing.
I heard it's juicier.
You heard what? You just cut out.
Oh, I said I heard it's much juicier.
Yeah, it's very juicy, and then depending upon how you fry it, or depending upon how you season it, it could be very delicious. Like, because it can like cauterize the moment it hits the skin, and like all the flavoring and juices all like, burned together. It's delicious. It's so good.
I do need to try that one time.
On my bucket list now.
Yeah, I've never had it, so I do want to try it once.
Guys, we're all going to Pete's for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I usually fry a turkey every Thanksgiving, and then a ham too.
Oh,
So I take a
So you fried two this year.
spiral cut ham, and then it comes out like slices of bacon after you fry it.
You fry the ham too?
Yep.
Oh,
I want that.
weird. Never tried that. Or
Not worth
I guess
it.
I've never tried either one, but
So good.
wow. All right. Thanksgiving at Pete's house. You're all invited.
I would love
Everybody
to
on
host
tour.
a giant Thanksgiving for everybody after the bullshit everybody's been through for the past year.
Pete will host the Thanksgiving. I'll bring the fucking crickets.
oh, I thought you were gonna say cranberry sauce.
And the cranberry sauce. I'll bring the cranberry sauce and the crickets. All right. Fair deal.
Oh
Deal.
God.
All right. Death row last meals. Anybody else want to?
I'm going.
Oh,
Go ahead, Megan.
Nope.
No,
Go
you.
ahead. I'm
No, you.
hovering between a few things.
All right, so I am going with bulgogi, the kimchi, all of the sides that go with your Korean bulgogi dish.
Oh yeah.
I can't decide between.
Oh, what are your choices? You can have
You
both.
can get whatever you
That's
want,
gang.
so it can be all of
You
them.
can have more than one. I mean,
Oh.
I had a buffet for fuck's sake.
Okay, then baked mac and cheese, homemade baked mac and cheese,
That's good.
a grilled brie and orange marmalade sandwich, and pizza with lots of cheese on it.
Mm.
And I think I might go with red peppers, mushrooms, and black olives this time.
Throw it
And
all in a
feta.
blender.
Feta
You had
cheese.
No.
Jeff up until the
Nah,
black
nah.
olives.
You have to
Had
get
me until the fucking mushrooms and olives.
yeah. You have to get spinach. There is
That's
no
where you
red
got me.
peppers.
And
onions.
spinach. Spinach is great on
Yeah.
it too.
Throw it
Yeah.
all in a blender and hit the button.
With some basil. Throw
Oh.
some basil on it and fresh mozzarella.
Fuck with it.
Wow. Yeah, you had me until you said mushrooms. And olives.
Why are black olives on everything? They're like the grossest add-on. They're
I used
just
to eat them straight out of the can. I love them.
Ah,
like like the generic ones. Like I can't stand them. Like I like olives, olives, calamatas, and green. But when you get to those nasty black canned ones that they put on literally every salad, every pizza, it's just so gross. I don't know,
I
it like
love them.
Black olives are so good.
Well, what kind of olives do you like? Do you like black olives in the traditional sense that the ones that aren't canned, that are pitted, or do you not like black olives at all?
Well, I've never had one that's like that dark black. That's not from a can. Like I've only had like Kalamata olives, like the mixed olives, green olives. I've had, pimento olives. Like I've had every single kind of olives I love, except for the ones that come from the can that are chopped and sliced or whatever and put on everything in like your regular like pizza shop or like barn grill, like, oh, our
Is it-
garden salad.
Is it the
that black olive.
saltiness with it that bothers you?
No, I love salt. I love salt. It doesn't taste like salt. I don't even know I can't even describe the taste. It's just gross to me. It doesn't have a flavor. It tastes like an aftertaste.
They're also quite mushy.
Yeah, they're gross.
Even the
Now,
hard ones.
Megan,
Even the hard ones don't taste good.
Yeah, see? Well, no, so I get mine in water. not oil.
These are the oil cured ones, so there's no liquid in here. I love these. So
Yeah,
Haya, these
tried
these
those.
have the pits in them. Oh, I love them. Tastes like
Yeah.
ranch.
I
They're
think,
good.
well, I think I like them, especially on like pizza and stuff, because they're not really strong. So if I have Kalamata olives on a pizza or something like that, all I can taste are the olives. And
Yeah, put olive on a pizza.
yeah,
Olives in a salad and just like have like a Mediterranean like mezzi plate with like olives on the side, but like I like pizza plain. Like, I mean, I don't like a bunch of shit on my pizza. I prefer plain pizza or like with just one topping, maybe two max at a time. But I don't know. The black olives, like the generic ones, are just, I don't know, they're gross to me.
That's because pizza's good in Jersey.
We have like amazing pizza. Like, not
So
to
you put
brag.
olives on it and it fucks it up.
Nah.
just like olives. I
Uh,
just like olives. That's all.
I like
It's
olives.
okay.
Yeah, it's okay to like olives.
It's
Meg,
okay to like olives.
Have you
But
ever
I
had
love
the
olive,
It's
You
okay
just
to
don't
put,
like the canned ones.
the gross ones. Yes, the nasty.
It's
black-
okay to like black olives.
it's also okay to
Black
put a
olives matter.
sock
Like-
on and a shoe on and a sock on and a shoe on.
And
Mm,
let's put some
What
black
is it?
olives on some lobster and call it a day.
No. All right.
and then
Last
dunk it
question.
in Greek yogurt? Meg, I had a question for you. Are
And some
you,
Greek yogurt. That's right.
have you ever had a margarita pizza?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are really
Those
good.
are fucking amazing.
Yep.
None of
Because
olives
it's
on
like the simple
Oh.
stuff, it's so good.
Yep.
You guys come down here, like we have so many places that specialize in like Neapolitan pizza, which is like margarita pizza you're talking about. They're so good. Like this dude, it's a random like golf place where they like a driving range. And this guy like went to Italy, to Napoli, and learned how to make the Neapolitan pizza a certain way, because you have to be certified for it to be called Neapolitan. Like, it's phenomenal. Like, it's so good. And we have that like everywhere here. I'm so spoiled with pizza. But I'd never put black olives and ruin that shit.
Oh, why would you?
You're going too far now.
Some corn. How about some corn on your pizza?
I mean,
All right.
can we all agree not to put broccoli on pizza?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Last question. Who wants? Just shout out a number. Somebody. First one I hear.
42.
176.
Wait, what? Or what?
42?
8.
Oh, 42. I thought I heard 42. All right, 42. Last question. Here we go. And then we have a bonus question and then we're done. But the last actual question in 42, where the hell is it? It's here somewhere. The year is 2025. Ooh, this is a fun one. Okay. The year is 2025. The first astronauts have landed on Mars. They find a cave with 4 human skeletons and 4 words on the wall. What do the words say?
Elon Musk was here.
My answer would be like, I fucking told you.
They're coming for us.
Oh,
My dick fell off.
Get the fuck out.
that's what I was gonna say. Damn it. Oh shit. I don't
You
know.
are not alone.
Ooh.
Was Michael
Good one.
Jackson? Was Michael Jackson on Mars?
Along with Elvis Presley.
According to Men in Black, he was.
To be honest, I don't even know what the question was.
You answered it.
I was gonna say get the fuck out, but Megan beat me to it.
Turn around, go back.
Who wants to sing? No, I'm just kidding.
This is where Jeff went.
Yeah,
Hong
right.
Kong karaoke.
That's all I have
coming up
left,
next.
Right.
That only needs 3 words.
And the next contestant is
And that's it. That was an easy one. Wow. All right. So that'll do it for the main show. We do have a bonus question. Don't go away. I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to start recording. I don't even know why I'm bothering doing that anymore because I'm still streaming no matter what. So,
Do you want to
old habits. Yeah, it's separate recording, I guess, but old habits die hard, I guess. All right. So I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to keep streaming. So we're still live. Nobody go anywhere.
Oh, I wish I had known that the other times that we were on.
Oh, we've been live the whole time. Sorry.